everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Right now, I'm trying to go live on Instagram, and here we are. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Saturday. Guys, we started the year off with a banger. We got some really good fire right now, guys. Like really good stuff. We're gonna get into it, but first, let's see who's in here tonight, hanging out on the only show on Saturday nights, the only good show on Saturday nights, guys. Thank you guys for being here. We got Lucho in the house. Let's see what he has to say. What up? What up? My very positive six collectors. Time for the greatest. See, already, immediately, immediately with the truth. Unbelievable.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh God, we started off. We started off right. Okay, this is how you start off the greatest show on earth. Thank you, my friend, for being here. We have Uncarded in the house. Have you seen the 1-1 scale articulated silicon? This guy, unbelievable. He's already J&D just came out. The figure's not even out yet, and he's already replacing J&D. Unbelievable. True collector. It's like all the Hot Toys collectors that a new inner came out, and all of a sudden Hot Toys was trash. Uncarded in the house. Thank you for being here, my friend. Already replacing J&D. Unreal. No loyalty. Unbelievable. Oh, man. He says, Uncarded views. No, I haven't, but I want it. If my fiance stupid, already stupid. We got Carlos in the house. How are you, my friend? Happy New Year. We got gentlemen, 16 collectors. How are you this Saturday with a mini blizzard? Yes, we're about to get one too in New York. Stay safe, guys. I don't know what's happening, but it started snowing. I want to say like a couple hours ago. Like a little bit. Now the roads are wet, but I can't see anything sticking. So hopefully we don't get anything crazy. Some guy in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. We got Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Fellas, Lucho, Uncarded, Carlos, some guy. Hello, some guy. Echoverse collection, it's great. This guy, unbelievable. You guys are insane. Let's see who else in here. Faz said to start the show without him because he's waiting. He's waiting for him. Oh my God, unbelievable. He says Fab said to start the show without him because he's waiting. He's waiting for it. Unbelievable. My God. Already. Uncarded already. We have watch out of the blue. What's his name pop up with something? Thomas Jones. He's gonna come out of left field with another zinger. Watch. At the most random spot, he's gonna pop up. He said HIV positive. Oh man. Can you guys imagine what these like data people at like YouTube think? It's like how are these live streams on toys and then they constantly see the word HIV. They're probably like, what the hell are they talking about? Oh my God, so funny. We got Jim Cole in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Happy Saturday. We got Nefty in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. He says, in this corner, the reigning, defending, undefeated champion. Yes. Thank you, my friend. That's right. That's right. That is right.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Uncarded says the live stream is J&D chiropractic. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Feliz cumpleaños, Jim. Somebody's birthday? Happy birthday. Oh, wait a minute. Jill call happy birthday. Happy birthday to my friend Jim Cole. Happy birthday. Let me see what I got for you. I got something for you. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, maybe there'll be a giveaway at the end. No, imagine. Imagine. You guys be like, what? Giveaway. Let's see who else is in here. Smash it like Gallagher. Let's see what I got for you. But of course, I know what you want. Galilee. Let's see. We got Brad in the house. Welcome. He said we're waiting all day. He messaged me early. We were talking on YouTube, and he's like, "What time? When is the next stream?" I'm like, "Later on." So thank you for being here, my friend. He says, one word, inner is one word, inner is awesome. This guy.
Wrong. I don't think so.
Oh man, you guys are ready tonight. Look at you. It's time for some tap dancing, day one pre-orders, NRDs, and bad tap dancing. We don't tap dance over here. You're talking about the other channels. When do we ever tap dance over here? Guy, give me an example. Give me an example, Uncarded, of how we tap dance over here. Never. You can't clip me a what do you call it? Not a flip flop. A tap dance. You know why? Because we collect over here. This is the collecting channel. This is where real collectors come and hang out and talk realness. We don't embellish. We don't lie. We don't make things up. We don't blow things up that shouldn't be blown up. You know, that's what we do over here. Over here on this side, we collect. We don't YouTube here. We collect. We collect. We don't YouTube here. Oh man. We got Jim NRDs is sitting in front. You guys are crazy. The awesomest should be called Amaze Art. Amaze Art. Oh my god. Babo! I got something for you, Babo.
This is my boy.
Yikes.
Bravo! I just got a Nikki Haley ad to start the stream. I'm so can you imagine? I don't even know why that's on my channel, to be honest. I think we're gonna have to change some settings. Oh man. Leo, welcome. How are you, my friend? Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Said, be a pal and send me a imagine. You know what the funny thing is? I bought 3 of these, right? I bought 2 of these, and I bought 1 MMS, masterpiece movie series, right? A movie masterpiece series. And so the reason I've been wearing the Hot Toys one lately is, I guess, the other one from the sweat, it got like sweat stains on here, and now like I washed it, and now the stains are like not just barely white, but like super white. So I got to figure out how to wash it. So now I only have 2 left. And if I gave you one, I would have 1 left. And you know what I mean? You know what that would mean?
I don't think so.
That's why I always get backups. And the funny thing is, I was selling one. I was selling my second one of these. It was on eBay forever. Literally, it was on eBay for over a year. And I would look to see who had them up for sale. There was not a single hat on eBay. Hot Toys hat on eBay but mine, and nobody wanted it. I bought it for $120. I had it for $200. Nobody wanted it. I was like, mine, so I kept it. Good evening, collectors. Thank you for being here, my friend. Yeah, nice hat. Thank you. Well, again, this is a Hot Toys what do you call it? New Era collaboration. That's why it was number 1. That's why it was pricey. And number 2, because New Era is like the number 1 type of hats right now. And then number two, the material, the way it's done, it feels good quality. I mean, I don't think any hat is worth $120. You know what I mean? But what are you gonna do? You want it, you gotta buy it. You know. Sluggy16, my friend, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. We got Talia Meyer in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Harold in the house, the selfish man. Welcome, welcome. Hit that like, see? His first comment in the chat is hit that like. You're not selfish anymore. I take it back, my friend. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button before you forget. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. We got Carlos saying, FFs, you can give away. This guy's obsessed with my 89. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You got two companies making it. You got Hot Toys making it, and you got Jazz Inc. making it. Take your pick. And apparently, you need a second opinion. I was told to tell you guys to ask for a second opinion. So it looks like the Jazz Inc. one is bigger. It's got more little gadgets and stuff. So if you want bigger, again, get your second opinion. But if you want bigger, looks like Jazz Inc. is the way to go. But again, I was told you guys need a second opinion. So please get a second opinion. Don't ask me because I'm the first opinion. How insane does that sound? It's crazy, right? Oh, man. Guillermo, how are you, my friend? Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. We got Thule in the house. How are you, my friend? This, my boy. Here you go, my friend.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
That laugh. Oh, man. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. There it is. Beat me to it. Brett says, we don't sugarcoat things here. We just walk on eggs. Can you imagine? Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy how some of these things that happen in the community, how they sound, right? It's crazy. Smash that like button, guys. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Thank you, my friend. We got Lane on Hot Toys hat. When did you get that hat? When they came out, I feel like it's been 2 years now since his hats came out, at least. So I think either 2021, I think, when they came out, 2020, 2021. Thank you for being here, my friend. Happy Saturday. We have, he says, Ed, just admit it, Fabs, you were the Hot Toys hat. You were the Hot Toys hat since they are burning up their releases the last couple of weeks. Imagine, Lane. Do you still have the shipper boxes? No. Actually, these came in a plastic bag, believe it or not. I was like, no. Albert in the house. How are you, my friend? Your boy is here. Of course, this is my boy.
This is my boy. This is my
boy. Oh, man. Let's see who else is in here. Brad, when are we? Ooh, Ecto 1. Ecto 1. Ecto 1. When are we opening this thing? I have to figure out what day during the week. I don't want to do it like on my streaming days, obviously. So I have to do it on another day. I just have to pick a really fancy time slot to go on. I don't know when other people stream, so I have to do a little research before I start paying back what's been done to me. So that's what I'm figuring out. Obviously, I have to have some time. And then once I figure that out, then I'll let you guys know. But it won't be on a Tuesday or a Saturday. Again, it's gonna be my payback for people trying to come on my times. It's gonna be my little keep it up moment. In our hats are $500 each. Probably. I heard the t-shirts were $150. Oh, man. Can you imagine buying an in our hat? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Lane says, just had Spider-Man Advanced Super. Ooh, you're going to like that figure. Somebody in my group, guys, Rick Kier on Instagram is selling one brand new sealed, if anybody's interested. I saw it. I wanted it, obviously, but I would have loved it in a trade, not to buy it. So I told him, I said, hey, if you don't sell it, I'll take it. And so he's looking to sell it, guys. So if anybody's interested, the figure is beautiful. Just wait until you get the black suit Spider-Man from that video game. Forget it. Having both with the legs. When the black one comes in, I'm not going to display it with legs, obviously, because I don't have room on a detail shelf to do the 2.0 with the legs and then the black Spider-Man suit with legs. But what I am going to do, I don't know if I should tell you guys on here because somebody's going to steal it and then I'm not going to have it anymore. So I'm going to wait until the black suit Spider-Man comes in to show you guys what my plan is. Because again, if I tell you guys, somebody's gonna get it, do it, and then, oh look, he did that, cool. And then when I do it, it's gonna be like, oh look, he copied. Absolutely not. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself, and I'll show you guys after. Derek in the house, how are you, my friend? Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here as usual. Always here, Derek in the house. He also won a giveaway, I believe. I think a few giveaways back. I think he won one. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was either a giveaway or a raffle. Daniel, my friend, how are you? It says, is this room full of puzzles? Not yet. We're waiting on a few more. We're waiting on a few more. And then once everybody's in here, we'll start with the HIV treatment. Bigger is always better, the wife. Oh, man. Let's see. We got Carlos says, that's paid double for jazzing and gets Archie scratches and mispaints. Hey, you're not being positive, Carlos. You're not being positive. Stop. Actually, Carlos, what I am going to say to you is this. Right now, it sounds like you need a second opinion. Oh, man, Carlos needs a second opinion. Anytime anybody, that's my new thing, guys. If anybody's being negative, I'm going to just tell them you need a second opinion. Oh, man, that's crazy. Axel in the house. Look at this guy. This guy. Where have you been?
Yikes.
How are you, my friend? My God. Guys, you guys remember we used to stream together in I think it was 2023, 2022. I think we go back from 1999. Nice to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday. We have Save On Mason. How are you, my friend? Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here again. I'll never forget this name. Save On. Is that your real name, Save On? Let me know. Some guy says Howard gave Fabs a case of imagine when he can you imagine? Oh my God. I think if that would have happened, I think a bunch of you guys would have gotten free hats. A couple of you guys got free neck skins from me. When I got my 30 from RCN, I gave 2 people. I gave one about 5 packs, so about 10 neck skins, and then I give somebody else a pack of a quarter scale neck skin, I believe. Yeah, quarter scale neck skin. So I tell you guys, when I benefit, you guys benefit. It's just that simple. I'm not here to take anything from anybody or just benefit from myself. This is about a community. This is not about being selfish. At least for me, that's how I treat you guys. I treat you guys as, fellow collectors. That's what we are. We're not here, I've never said I'm better than anybody. If that were the case, I would never be getting anybody anything. I'd be like, mine. Payton, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Let's see who else is here. Thule, Revenge Tour. Revenge Tour. Oh my God. Carlos says, hint, do the echo when I'm front. Oh, wait. No, I told you why I can't. That would have been nice, but I can't. Not Fridays. So Fab, since it seems like details are gone, are there any alternatives similar in size to no, I have no idea. The only thing I know about is the details and the module cases, and that's it. There's something that is supposed to be happening. I know nothing about. I mentioned it last stream. But again, I have no information on it, and I can't tell you names. I can't give you a link. I can't tell you anything because I don't know anything. I was told by another collector about a product that is similar to module cases. Apparently, it's supposed to be cheaper. The thing I'm waiting on is for him to get his, put them together, test out the quality, see if it's worth it, see if it's good, and then he'll let me know, and then obviously I'll let you guys know if it's something that it's even worth letting you guys know about. But that's where I'm at right now. But obviously my goal has always been, to get the module cases. And obviously if that doesn't work out, my only goal is, to get module cases. The problem is, again, I don't need 4 module cases like a lot of the YouTubers. I don't need 6 module cases. I don't need 8 module cases. I need like 20 module cases in here, right? The one wall alone is about 16 or so. The one wall that's $6,000 for that one wall. And then once that's set up, my goal was to do the middle where the other set of details are that create that little walkway that I walk through when I do my collection tours. So, so it's going to be about 10 grand when I'm all done with this, right? At least. So I'm not looking, to spend 10 grand. Obviously, if I have to, that's my only resort. I'm going to have to, right? But I'm not looking to jump. If that were the case, I would have jumped into these module cases already. And then if these things were better and cheaper, I would have regretted it. So that's why a lot of times I'm glad I don't jump into things. Again, the money is number one reason, right? I know, again, I tell you guys this all the time. You guys think I'm rich. I am not. I have to be smart with my money like everybody else. I can tell you this, though. I would have way more money if I didn't live in the district that I live in. Okay, let's just put it that way. We moved here thinking we were going to have kids, and this district is the number one school district, not in New York, in the entire United States. So our school taxes, again, we're paying school taxes with no kids, and it's crazy. So that's why I don't have the module cases. So once I find out about what happens with that, then obviously, again, if it's worth mentioning, I'll bring it up. If not, then, stick to module cases or details, but I have to, I'm already mentally prepared for something different. You guys saw that, for those who did see my collection tour tease videos, you can see that I don't have to do anything to my collection, right? I love how it looks, right? If you guys let's just say you all hated it, right? Which I know a lot of you loved it, but let's just say you all hated it. I love how it looks, right? I love my little walkway. I love how I set it up, right? Because I did it for me anyway. So this is my own creation. I didn't copy this from anybody. I didn't see this in a video and then I designed it the same way, right? This is all me. So I don't really need to do anything, right? The reason why I was tempted, to get the module cases anyway was, number one, they look more professional. They look beautiful. You got that big window in the front that, again, for that, what I would be getting, which is the DF120s. So my whole setup would be literally mostly DF120s and 3 corner pieces for that corner. And that's it. And then obviously the middle is a different story. So that is why I would love to find out if this other company, is going to be worth it, and if it's going to be cheaper, because it'll be a big deal. Again, I don't know if that company, whoever's making it, is going to care about coming out to the collecting community or anything. So if I get any information, I'll reach out to them. If again, they're supposed to be a Chinese company, I believe. So if they speak English or they could get somebody on, I'll definitely have them on the show to have, to get them talking about their product. And if not, then, I'll let you guys, whatever I find out from who bought them, but yeah, I don't, besides that, I don't know anything. Are you getting the Obi-Wan? But absolutely, it's going to be around absolutely. I think anybody missing out on that figure is going to regret it big time. Especially knowing how insane it's going to be to have light side Anakin, dark side Anakin, and now you have Anakin's face coming out of Darth Vader's helmet. When have you ever gotten that? When have you ever seen that before? When are you ever going to get that again? So anybody who has the two will definitely get, that Vader, and anybody who doesn't even have the two will want the Vader, and eventually will want the light side and the dark side Anakin to go with that Vader. And you could put those three on a shelf by themselves, and it's going to look amazing. So yes. yes. Or you could even put the Clone Wars Anakin, the other two Anakin, light side, dark side, and that Darth Vader. Woo! Fire! Chris, my friend, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see ya. Great ideas, fast. Oh, who smash a like button? Hot, hot toys hat lottery. Imagine. Oh my god. Positively collecting, absolutely. With a little side of HIV, of course. Oh, nice. Save on. Am I saying it right? Save on, or saving? Is it save it or save on? Uncarded says 4 skins for the neck. 4 skins for the neck. Yeah, I offered you some too. Remember I said get them from me. You said nope. J and D hat will be silicone rim right here. Silicone. Oh man, I gave a half a hot dog to a stranger just doing my part. I was full. Yes, Savon. Yeah, it's my real name. That's awesome. That's a very, very unique name, my friend. Somebody needs to make I am premium collector. I am premium collector hat. Oh my god. Albert says, damn you have a maze of hot dog. So that's why, I don't really, number one, I never knew about the module cases, right? But because again, I was never online like looking for these things. But number two, again, I'm very happy with my setup. Obviously, that's another thing I was saying. The module cases, the professional look, and how much more room, right, I would have, and how much neater some lines would be, right? So, for example, I have some lines taking up 3-4 D12 shells, right, on 2 separate or 3 separate D12 cases, right? When I could have all of that inside one DF120. So that's another thing why it's another reason why it's appealing. But again, the money is, the only one that's going to do the talking. So Tuli says sick ass collection. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, you got a lot of you guys commented, which I appreciate. A lot of you guys told me how you felt about it, which I appreciated. So thank you guys for that. And like I said, I'm filming. I filmed all of these already behind me, the big ones. I still got to do the details, and then obviously prep the video and stuff, and then give you a full, because now figures that I put in yesterday for the 2 Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man figures, the ones that just came out, I put them in there, so they're going to be in there for the collection tour now. So it won't be 2023 collection tour. That's why it was just a tease for 2023. 2024, it's going to be the full collection tour with whatever figures are in there up to date. You know what I mean? Gambit, how are you, my friend? Welcome. He says the great thing about collecting is that every has a different exact, and that's why I love looking at people's collection. That's why I tell you guys all the time, post in the group, post your stuff, because I love to see it. And the thing is, people get intimidated by the fact that they may not have a lot or as much as other people. I tell them all the time, it's not about that. It's not about, comparing your collection to anybody else's. This is your collection for a reason. This is what you like. This is what you created. This is what you put together. So you shouldn't feel bad about collecting, about having a specific collecting size or size of a collection, So I love looking at other people's collections because of that. I tell you guys all the time, we don't all collect the same. We don't all have the same stuff. A lot of people combine collecting, right? They'll do 112, 16. They'll do like a bunch of random stuff. They'll do Funko Pops. They'll do all these random things that I would never personally, think of, but it looks cool in other people's collection. It's just your collection is pretty much a representation of you. It's just that simple. right? Because you're the one who watches it, you're the one who puts it together, you're the ones who designs where this goes, where this looks nice here, this. So it's a reflection of you. It's that simple, you know. Thule says, yeah, that Vader is a must regardless of how many. It has nothing to do with that. Correct. It has nothing to do with, well, I already have a Vader, so I don't need another one. Fine. That's your problem. You know what I mean? Because it's not about that. It's that figure specifically. I don't think anybody will display it with the helmet on, with the clean helmet on. Absolutely not. Huge waste of a figure. So, and obviously the figure was the regular release of the figure was the battle damage phase. The deluxe special edition was the one with the clean helmet, right? So you're getting that figure to obviously display it with that face being exposed, right? So it has nothing to do, like Thule's saying, it has nothing to do with how many Vaders you got. It really doesn't matter, right? Because that's where you're getting it. You're getting for that look. I pre-ordered 2 on Sideshow. I plan, obviously, I want to do both looks, right? One with the clean helmet, one with the battle damage helmet. But obviously, the main look will always be the battle damage, exposed face look. And if you miss out on that, forget it. When are you ever going to get that again? Literally, when? You may get another battle damage Vader down the line, but exactly like that, absolutely not. It's going to be completely different. And that's why if you miss out, good luck. Again, some people may not care for it. There's no problem. It's like, oh, I missed out. I don't care. Well, fine. But there are people who care who may miss out on it. And that's what sucks. Albert says, wait, Faz lives in the medical district, has a, I don't know, man. It's true. We don't lie here. Oh man, Rooted Hat is Rooted Hat's where it's at. This guy, Roberto, welcome. How are you? Happy Saturday, my friend. Glad there's a live. There's a live stream tonight. Wait, where's Mr. Mom? Mr. Mom. I just read. Look at all this positivity tonight. Too much positivity on Saturday night. This guy, unbelievable. Thanks for coming, guys. This is a public service announcement here. Anybody watching this guy's channel when he does his premiere videos, he did a video and had 14 people watching, and I'm the only asshole speaking in that thing. You think this guy had the decency to say hello in his own video? Literally 7 comments in. You think he said, oh, hey, man, thanks for the support? You think he said, oh, wow, the only one speaking on my video. Let me say something. This guy.
Yay.
Thank you for being here, my friend. Unbelievable. Unreal. Unbelievable. Yeah, that Vader is a must, regardless how many videos you have. Absolutely. Oh, wait, why did I go backwards? Oh, because he's backwards. Let me see. Yeah, it's the first name. Save. Oh, nice. Awesome. Good to know. Just so when I pronounce it when I see you. Lynn says Axel. Oh, it's for Axel. Let's see. Don't feel bad about collecting. Show your figs. Exactly. It's not, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You're not in competition with anybody. I can tell you that. It's what you like, it's what you buy, and it's what you collect. That's what it's called, your collection. Some guy, I only have in art. So you have 1. Actually, no. What do you have? 2. You have 2 Jokers. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know. I can't, honestly, I swear to you guys right now, I can't even tell you how many in art figures are actually in hand right now. I cannot. I can tell you the Joker's out. I can't tell you if I know some Gandals are out. I know some Pennywises are out because mine's not out. That's it. What, like, I can't. It's crazy. It's crazy. I shared my 1D12 jam packed with figure, and you were awesome with your reaction. I don't remember. When was this? I don't remember this. Send it to me again so I could be mean. Imagine. No, send it to me. I don't remember. Probably a long time ago. Had to have been a long time ago because I don't remember seeing your collection. I need to get a setup. I have a ton of 7. See, look at that. Also coming. There you go. So you know how amazing that will look once you're done. Awesome. Too much positivity happening tonight. Let me stir things up. Felly, why haven't you? But this guy. We are about integrity in this channel, my friend. This channel is about truth and factual information. We don't need to sell out to grow. At least I don't. You will never see any of those people on my channel. It's not good for the community. I will not spread anything like that in the community. Whoever does, God bless you. Everybody's got their own channel. They can do whatever they want with it. I, on the other hand, will not choose to do that to you guys. There is nothing that will be learned that you guys will learn from anybody coming on this show, besides maybe some fun conversation. But again, it's not worth giving people clout who don't deserve it, because they're just causing a lot of detriment in the community. So that's why, my friend. This guy, unbelievable. You guys are the worst. Oh my God. Howard says, my so-called focus I had on my collection to be prequels and Clone Wars apparently a lie. Was apparently a lie. Picked up. See, exactly. And guess what? Who cares? You're happy with your figure, and who's going to tell you that you're wrong for picking it up? Who's going to tell you that you're wrong for liking the figure? Nobody. And guess what? If somebody does, who are you? Who are you to tell me what I can or can't like? It's that simple, you know. So, let's see, Peyton. You guys are cracking up. I was like, you want this? You want this screenshot? Oh man, this guy, unbelievable. People don't like me. It's okay. Yeah, they don't like you, but from what I would hope that you at least like me. So if I'm supporting your video, hey man, thanks. Not like leave me hanging like a peasant. Unbelievable. Unreal. Last time you'll see me on that channel.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh, hit that like button, guys. There's 37 of you guys in here. Without you guys, I would still be here, but obviously it's better with you guys. I think that Artisan Joker head sculpt looks better than J&D. I'm telling you guys, you guys can love that J&D all you want. I don't think that thing is like. I'm gonna tell you this. I think that the in-art looks better than the J&D, and you guys know how I feel about in-art. So that says it all. In hand, it could be the most incredible thing in the world. I will never know, and it doesn't matter, but I can tell you that right now. Yes, it was last month. I will resend it. I need to get another detail. Well, last month. Oh my God, I remember. And I'm pretty good with that stuff. I have more figures in my living room. My wife is giving me. I have to. Yeah, you got to send it to me again because I don't remember. As soon as I see it, if I saw it before, I'll remember right away. As long as you like it, Fabs up. As long as you imagine. I don't like it. Send it to me, selfish. Bubble wrap it. You know what to do. Oh man. Finally this guy is like finally talking Star Wars. Well, you got to talk to Hot Toys, you know? Wrong. Fabs, you're too big to waste your time. Oh, please. Here we go. Let's. This is, look at this guy. There is no sign. First of all, what? Wait a minute. Let's clear up some things right now. So let's talk some factual information. So, guys, let's go word by word, okay? At FabsFigures, that's me, obviously, guys, right? So it says, you're too big. I know you don't mean my size, my friend, to waste your time, right? And then he says, on me, okay? So let's go back a little bit. So it says, you're too big, okay? This guy on the screen has people paying his memberships. I have 0. He has like 10, and I'm bigger than you. And even if that were the case, if I'm supporting you, obviously, I'm not too big, my friend. So that's why you should have said hello. And now you'll never see me again.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh man, you guys are crazy. All right, let's see what else. So when I have 6 DF120s, I highly recommend them. I basically have all of them of the MC. That's another thing. I could fit an entire, my entire endgame line that's behind me. The whole thing on a DF120. So that was my whole goal. I wanted all DF120s because I have a ton of stuff and I plan on, buying more and more and more. So that's why the DF120 specifically were very appealing to me, because not only, the space, but you can stagger them and you could get, risers, and literally it looks amazing. And not only that, they got the shelving, right? You got a full shelf, you got a half a shelf. So all of these features and options are very appealing. Again, the most appealing thing about all of that to me was the professional look. Again, I've seen them in person. I told you guys plenty of times about my my patient who has them, actually he got them customized. He paid something like $7,000 for about 3 pieces, I believe, that were custom. And I was like, 7? He's like, yeah. He goes, they had to be customized. I was like, you're crazy. So I've seen them in person and they look gorgeous. That's why I was like, absolutely, again, like I said, if nothing comes out of the ones from China, then that's my only route. But again, when is it going to happen? Who knows? But that's how that came about, Uncle Carter says, oh, Mr. Mom left fast. He did, literally. I'm like, what's crazy? The worst part was that I was like, because sometimes this happens on my YouTube, because I was on my phone, and even on my videos, I tell you guys it's happened every time I go check. I'm supposed to have a what do you call it? A premiere, and I'm like, nobody's saying anything, and then I have to get out and refresh, and then there's like a full conversation. So I'm talking, and I'm like, there's no way that there's 14 people here and nobody's saying a word. And even when after I refreshed, it was just me. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, man. I was like, what a peasant. He left me like a peasant. Can you imagine? And then he has the nerve to say this. You're too big for me to say hello to you in my own video.
Yay.
Oh, man. I want an artisan wall. You guys are insane. What's new in our fans? How are you, my friend? This guy, Thule. Thule's cracking up. Oh, my God. Thomas Jones, how are you, my friend? I was waiting for this. That is probably the only YouTuber where if you don't know him at all, he will still follow you and support your content. All these bums like Vapor and Sister Cousin will pretend. Oh, my God, you guys, stop it. Brad's cracking up. Also, I was able to pick up all of the artisan figures so far. Artisans. well, lucky because I didn't. I can tell you that. I missed out on Anakin. I missed out on the Joker, at least on Sideshow, right? I missed out on the Joker on Sideshow. I missed out on Wonder Woman on Sideshow. I missed out on every single figure on Sideshow. Mark 7 on Sideshow. I missed out literally every single figure. I have them all, thank God. Thanks to you guys, because I got them through a specific person. But if it wasn't because of that, forget it. Forget it. I would be in bad shape, especially that Mark 7 right now. That Mark 7, that D100 Mark 7 is going for like $1,500. Can you imagine? I would have been so upset. Whoa. People, don't be disrespectful talking about others that aren't here to defend this guy. Unbelievable. I also got my module cases during their Black Friday sale. Ooh, for I think it was, yeah, it's that's the thing too, it would have to time it. It's like, hey, let me wait for this discount, that's another thing. But yeah, it's crazy. Fabs, how many hours sweat blood did it take to get that dynamic? This guy. Oh my god. I was more afraid of the of like ruining the suit. This guy. Unbelievable. Hey, fellow in our fan. You guys are crazy. Peasant. No, seriously. Left me like a peasant. All right, guys. So we're gonna get started. So we have here the first figure of the year. This thing is amazing. Jim says, "Let's see that. Let's see the post again. My latest fight line, prone surrounded by kids." Go to my group. Go to my group on my Instagram, FabsFigures or 16 Evolution on Facebook, and you'll see I just posted it today. You'll see all the pictures, all my poses. They're all there. So, guys. Here we have Death Strange. I don't think this figure, I don't think you could make this figure any better whatsoever. The figure, at least the head sculpt, right? Let's just talk about the head sculpt right off the bat. The head sculpt, the detail on this thing is beautiful. This thing is going to look awesome next to that zombie Deadpool. This thing is going to look awesome next to any zombie. The head sculpt, the detail in the head sculpt can't beat this. The one thing, up close now seeing this, the way that these skulls look and the hands, I don't know if you guys could see, very, very smooth, very, very soft. Yeah, you see some like open wounds and some gashes and stuff, but it's very shiny. Again, it could be the lighting from the pictures, that I'm just pointing out what I see. It looks very soft. It looks very plasticky. It looks very cheap, right? Again, it's just from pictures, just what I'm seeing. But look at the detail in his hands. Look at that. Very, very nice. This looks really nice. These look really cheap. Another thing, guys, I want to tell you this right now before we get started, just so you guys don't say that I didn't tell you. Do you guys remember where this figure came from, right? This Death Strange. Remember that at the beginning of the Multiverse of Madness movie, there was a Death Strange from that specific, what do you call it? Multiverse, right? From that specific space, from that specific place. And so what happened was, remember, he had a completely different outfit and he had a ponytail. Well, that's where he came from. That's who this is supposed to be. Let me tell you guys this right now. This figure is going to be released as the regular Death Strange, as the regular Doctor Strange, not the Death Strange, the Doctor Strange. So we're gonna get the one with the different outfit. We're gonna get the one with the ponytail, and we're probably gonna get some of those effects from that very first scene. We may get the book for him as well, but it's coming. Remember that. Remember this conversation. Let's see. This Death Strange is fire. Absolutely beautiful. Texans 7, Colts 3. The Death Strange almost made see? Gorgeous figure. Gorgeous figure. Again, that's just getting just the head sculpt and the hands. Can you imagine? The detail in this thing is beautiful. Chocolate Strange. Tuli, I agree. MB Dyson says, Death Strange looks great, but it looks like they changed the eye color from blue to brown, which is inaccurate. Absolutely wrong. Yes, I do remember that. We're going to see. No, it still has the hint of blue. You could kind of see the bluish right there. Again, we got to wait. I mean, I don't know if you're getting it, but we have to wait for it in hand. And that's why I always tell you guys, some things that you see in pictures, you don't see in hand, or sometimes things that you do see in pictures, or the other way around. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see it in here, you don't see it in hand, or you see it in hand, but you don't see it in pictures. So it happens. What are you going to do? That's why I don't always get, I used to like crucify the figures according to the pictures, but now seeing how they're, slightly different in hand, that's why I don't really do that much. do it that much anymore. So Fabs, do you think the edges of that cape might be wired? It has to be. It has to be, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I would assume we're going to get back to this, but the reason why I would assume it's wired is just this right here is telling you that something is holding this up. What is it? A wire. So just from these images right here, it tells you that there's a wire here because you could see the fold of where something is here that is round. And what shape are the wires? Round. So 100% wired cape. See, how are you going to keep this up here like this? You know what I mean? With a wire. So 100% wired. Remember that Hot Toys is making thicker wire, thicker wired capes. So 100% wired. Again, here's another one. For you to keep this up like this, it has to be wired. There's no way. And look, not only is it stiff and straight here, but then it folds over here. And what is the only thing that could do that? Wire. Emmy Dyson says, Proto have blue eyes and Benedict has correct. As a character, why would you change? I mean, probably cheaper, right? They probably have more brown eyes than they do blue eyes, just in general. And it's probably, a shortcut that they took. Right. Again, I don't know. I'm just going by what you're saying. I haven't seen it in hand, so I don't know what color it is. We can't really tell from the pictures. I saw a little bit of hint of blue in the previous picture, but again, it's just from the picture. We don't know. Again, I still see a little hint of bluish there. Again, I don't know how much blue, how deep the blue is. So, so I don't know. But again, look, we could display the figure just like this with the hands like this without the cape. This is actually more doable when obviously if you have a detail, if you have a module case, obviously there's not a problem. If you're using the cape, obviously this on a detail, this is 1, 2, 3, right? It's still going to take up some room because of the arms, but it's more doable than this. Look how many inches this is going to take across. So I'm probably not going to use the what do you call it? The cape, which sucks because this is the look to go for, right? This is what you want to go for. This is the look that makes them look cool. So just annoying that I don't have the space for the wing spread, or the wingspan. Cape is wired. Watch. Okay, yeah. See, I don't watch his reviews, but you can make, if you look at the pictures, you can kind of figure out if it's wired or not. Especially now. In the past, I could never tell you if it was wired or not because a lot of them weren't wired, and the ones that were wired, it was very cheaply wired, and those wires in there were very, very thin and so flimsy that it didn't even matter if it was wired or not because it didn't do anything, and the materials were very crappy, so it didn't really matter. Now you could see from the pictures if it's wired or not immediately. I double checked the color with the eye drop tool in Photoshop. Now blue. Oh wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Well, maybe I guess. Wait, are you getting this? Are you waiting for it already, or you didn't pre-order it yet? It looks like in hand is blue. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't talk about it because I in hand it's got to be a completely different thing, And again, I see the blue in the picture, so I don't know. Maybe where'd you got the brown from? The eyes are the wrong color. Hard pass. Nice tap dancing. This guy's already tap dancing. It's like he said wrong color, hard pass. This guy's unbelievable. The more I read it, the more it hits. Oh my god, that was perfect. That was perfect. Oh my god, reminds me of the RoboCop situation. Remember that, the RoboCop? Because it wasn't blue balls blue. Oh my god, unbelievable. Barely blue at best, but eyes look dead and brown. Pun not intended. Yeah, no. Like I said, they probably look different in hand. So if you are getting it, wait to get it in hand, and I can guarantee you they're most likely going to be blue. Like I said, I could see hints of blue in there already in the pictures, so it's probably going to be blue in hand. See, like even here, there's 100% blue in there. 100% hints of blue in there. So maybe wait till you get in hand, Yeah, who cares about the eyes? It's a six figure, even if the eyes were pink. No, I don't know about that. I get it. Accuracy, nerds make mountains out of molehills. No, I don't think he was. I don't think he was saying that the figure, was trash because of the eyes. But if we're going for accuracy, I would understand why he would be bothered by it. But I think it's blue. I don't think it's brown at all. J and D knows eye color. J and D knows eye color. You guys are crazy. But yeah, guys. Again, beautiful figure. This thing is a 10 all day long. Like I said, expect the original Strange from this version of Doctor Strange because it's coming with the ponytail from that very first opening scene. It's gonna come at some random exclusive, some random figure because again they know that it will most likely sit because Doctor Strange for whatever reason people don't really go crazy for him, so that's how they're gonna try to blow it up by making it limited, by making it some type of exclusive that you could only get certain locations or certain places. I don't think it's going to be an overseas exclusive by any means because it's Marvel, right? There's nothing that there's no reason for them to make that an exclusive overseas figure, right? It's not a Hot Toys exclusive like the Spider-Man, right? When they create something that it's only from them, that's when they call it a Hot Toys exclusive, right? So this Spider-Man figure doesn't come from anything, right? It comes from where? A figure that they decided to put together under the license of The Amazing Spider-Man, and they created it, they developed it. You got the chrome eyes again. They developed that. I've never seen a chromed eye Spider-Man my whole life. It could be in a comic book for all I know. I wouldn't know, right? But again, Hot Toys exclusive means nobody on the market is selling you that figure. Nobody else ever, right? That's why it's called Hot Toys exclusive because you're not going to find Marvel Legends making you that Spider-Man, right? Never. So that's what that means. So I don't think that this figure is going to be a an overseas exclusive by any means, but it's going to be something like a Toy Fair exclusive, something like that to throw in your face 1, 2, 3, and to put it out there. Michael, welcome.
What's up?
How are you?
Good. What's going on?
So we're going over Death Strange. Did you see pictures yet?
A few.
What do you think of it? Are you pre-ordering or did you get it or not yet? Or
No. It looks cool.
Are you planning on getting it?
No.
At all?
No. Look at that thing.
Yeah, look, guys. So another shot. This is all blue. All I'm seeing here is all blue. Obviously, it's not going to translate to you guys, but here in the pictures, I'm seeing all blue. So wait, what do you like about this?
I mean, look, it's a cool looking thing, but I mean, it's not like it had some major, impact in the movie, and I don't know, didn't resonate with me in the movie and in any way, greatly.
Even like something like this, like how sick this looks.
I'm not into the zombies. I'm not into Marvel zombies.
Okay.
I'm not, Marvel has a big zombie series that I don't care for. So, this just doesn't hit with me. I mean, it's a cool looking figure, but and with that giant bat figure thing, I mean, how are you gonna fit that in a display? You know what I mean? So
that's my turn off.
If I got this super cheap, you know what I mean? Like if I'm picking this up, for how much is this thing retail?
$385.
$390. yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like if I got this for $175,
you think eventually you think this possible in this figure?
Oh, I think prices are gonna hit. Yeah. Look, I think everything's gonna be 50% off on all the figures that were pre-order figures during 2021 and early 22. I think they're all going to be overproduced. Over-pre-ordered, overproduced.
Look at that. You don't think that's sexy right there? So wait, you don't have the zombie Deadpool either then?
The zombie Deadpool. No. That was horrible. No. That was, come on, stop.
That was so nice.
I mean, this is way cooler than Zombie Deadpool. Zombie Deadpool was horrible, Fabs.
No,
come on, man.
Zombie Deadpool is beautiful.
Would you give it a 10, right?
No, well, so I ended up buying 3.
No,
No, listen. I displayed 2, and I have one sealed still, I believe. Let me tell you something.
Displayed 2 and one's in the garbage.
It wasn't. Let me tell you something. The figures are a 10 all day long. They're really, really nice. Yes.
Stop. You're such
He's
a
like, stop.
fanboy, man. You're just, come on.
He's like, stop.
The arrow through the head, it's so goofy. It's
Oh my
lame.
God.
It's a lame figure.
Brad says, no, look at that thing. What's up, Mike?
Lame. I mean, this is cooler than Zombie Deadpool, but
Well, no, of course, but I'm saying the zombie Deadpool is cool. This guy's so negative. This guy's so
you
negative.
know what? My wife says the same thing.
Oh man.
Look, and I like what I like, and let me tell you, when that Silver Iron Man, I'll give some positive.
Oh, we're
behind
gonna
that.
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that because we didn't get your opinion on it. Fabzo Hoarder.
Yeah, look, there's no question. I am too, but
unbelievable. And be nice. All right, so guys, so again, I love this thing. I can't wait. So here's the thing. So I ordered it from, I have it on pre-order from Sideshow, right? So it's supposed to be whatever it's supposed to be, but he has it up here for $459. So is it that serious for me to just pay that little bit extra and just get it right away from here, or just wait for Sideshow and get it whenever they ship, which is probably in the next few weeks? So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I really
wait a year after that and get the 50% off coupon. Three options.
Can you imagine? Yeah, see, you know what it is though? You probably 100% right. This is probably going to be dirt cheap eventually.
This is gonna be dirt cheap. Dirt cheap.
But it's like, it's so good. I want it now,
This is gonna be a big bad toy store. You buy this and you're gonna get Winter Soldier for free. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those.
You're gonna get Winter Soldier for free.
And that's coming back. Let me tell you, Big Bad Toy Store is gonna have so much stock. Those days are actually, I feel, coming back because, they're not selling out like they used to. Well, and look, maybe they learned their lesson and they didn't order as much as they did in the beginning. But
that is true. They probably learned their lesson.
Yeah. Because they got burned, I'm sure, with those sales last time. They were crazy.
One thing I noticed is this here. I forgot to bring this up. So, guys, it looks like you could pick up some of these skulls and use them as props. That's very cool. I didn't know that. Look at that. You don't even you as an artistic head sculpt. You don't even think that's gorgeous. Just the art. Just the art.
Yeah, look at it's definitely yeah. I think it's a good looking zombie, sure.
Right? You don't have to like the zombie thing, but just look at that. You don't think that's beautiful? Just the way it looks? Look at that.
I don't know, man. I didn't like the I didn't like this guy in the movie. You know what I mean? I like Doctor Strange, this version of Doctor Strange, right? Like this hinted at the Defenders version of Doctor Strange, which is this red and black version in the comics from Doctor Strange. So I liked that. I liked that kind of homage to that comic base of him. But then to zombie him, yeah.
Now, right before you came in, I said that they're going to make that figure you're talking about, him with the ponytail and from that opening scene. Do you think that's a possibility too, or you think they're done with this line?
Yeah, they're done with this line.
Yeah, you think so? All right, guys. So you heard it here first. Mike said no. I said yes. Thule says Mike is a hard man to impress.
Okay. The funny thing is, right? If you have over 500 or 600 figures, you would think it would be hard to impress, right? But look how opposite we are. Fabs loves everything. I pretty much hate everything now. So, I mean, it's a yin and yang.
Oh man, yeah, that is true. Because that's the thing. I always find the best of the figures. You know what I mean? I can't sit there and be like, oh, this is trash, because I just want to collect. I just want to buy stuff. You know what I mean? That's my issue. Right. I just want to buy it.
I think you want it to be good. You honestly want every figure to be a 10. And I don't know. I'm not seeing.
Well, no. I don't want a figure to be a 10. Like when I say
you do. Look,
no.
Of course. I mean, look, I think we all want them to be 10s. Let's be honest. We want these things to be home runs on every one, but
yes. But my thing is when I say, all right, I give this figure a 10, like to me, from all of the experiences that I've had from opening figures and, having these figures, when I say it's a 10, I don't expect anybody to be like, oh, he's wrong. That's not a 10. Like, that's why I call the videos my opinion. You know what I mean? Because it's how I feel. Like, I don't expect everybody or anybody that watches my videos to say, oh, I agree with everything he says, or, oh, he's 100%, it doesn't matter. That I make my videos. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. But to me, I don't say, man, this Hot Toys figure is a 6, but I'm going to say it's a 10. No, absolutely not. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. But I like a lot.
You toss the 10 around way too
Correct. I do, because I really genuinely feel that these figures are,
because I literally spit my coffee out when you said mirror-eyed Spider-Man was a 10.
The figure. So what did I say in the video? The figure aesthetically.
Look, you would say the thing that I agree with. You said this figure's pretty average, but it's awesome. This figure kind of is subpar materials, but it's a 10.
Correct, because it's not worth the $460 it's going for. But the figure is beautiful.
Horrible.
Putting that figure in your collection, that's why I got not one, but I got two.
I saw.
Because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful figure. If it was really that bad, if I would have bought two, guess what? I would have kept one in the box and did a giveaway or sold it, or I would have done anything else than waste it in my collection. But because it's that good, again, to you, maybe you're not into that, that type of figure, whatever, it's fine. But to me, I was like, this thing, it's
I
not
love
worth.
Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And honestly, if that thing was $199.99, I still wouldn't buy it.
Oh, that's exactly what it's worth. It's worth $200 as is, full, like with the whole diorama thing.
No head sculpt.
Correct, exactly. That is $200 all day long. $430 and not 30, $460 something dollars. Absolutely not.
Give me any of the No Way Home Spider-Man over that one. You know what I mean? And I don't have any.
No, correct. Well, they're all different. Absolutely, it's a completely different thing. This is more, and I told you guys, even the quality of this, right? You can tell, like I told you guys, the stitching around the whole collar, that to me is so ugly. You're going to tell me that Hot Toys can't do better than that? Absolutely they can. So that's my thing. I'm like, they could give us this crap all day long, call it limited, overprice it, and guess what? Are you going to be the one missing out? Some people are perfectly fine missing out. I don't plan on missing out on these limited figures, right? Doesn't matter what it is, what is wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to probably get all of them.
Look, let's say this out loud really quick. You spent $920 on two of those mirrored-eyed Spider-Man figures?
Way more than that, but I'm not gonna say why. It was a favor that turned out to be cool.
Okay.
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you what happened.
All right.
So yeah, but it was way more than that. Looks almost as good as J&D. Imagine. Brad says Mike would buy it if it was J&D.
Who's J&D? Oh, Queen Studios?
No, J&D is the silicone Joker company. Remember they're making that 1/6 scale silicone head?
No, I don't remember that, but okay.
I'll show it to you. Because not technically a zombie, just a possessed corpse. Joel, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy New Year. You made it. Fab lies to himself. Oh man, like I said earlier, walking on eggs. This guy, unbelievable. Fashion band, Mike.
One day, guys. One day it'll come.
No. You know what? You know why that'll never happen? Because it wouldn't be banning Mike. Mike doesn't want to be here already.
He's right. I'm waiting for the day he does it to give me my out.
It won't be banning, it'll be freedom.
Oh man, he's got it figured out. So
oh my god. That's why I said I will never let you free. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'm stuck now.
We got. Let's see. Mike is giving it to Fab. Love it. You guys, unbelievable. This is why you guys come here to just watch that.
Yeah, really.
Oh man. He says, I wouldn't say it's a 10, but this is 9. Totally. Oh my god. Yeah, the figure is not, like I said, and I said it over and over. There's nothing out of this world with this figure. There's nothing like, oh my god, I'm gonna die if this figure is not in my collection. Absolutely not. It's a different figure. It's a different look on a Spider-Man. You know, the fact that we get that different neck connection where you can't remove the head, that is cool. Again, the stitching super ugly. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them with that stitching, but the figure, those chrome eyes, I told you guys in when I first saw the announcement, I was like, that doesn't look nice. I was like, I don't even really like those eyes. In hand, completely different world. Those eyes make the figure.
And there's no heads, like you could never put a head sculpt on that.
Never, because it's attached. Literally, the material is attached to the collar.
Right.
So
normally, I like the bodies, maybe to mix it and match it up.
Correct.
This
you can't do that. Exactly. You can't do anything besides swap out the eyes. That's it. So that's what I mean. It's just very basic. There's nothing to it, but it's a cool looking figure. The whole diorama thing, to me, it was annoying. That whole hard plastic, folding things,
garbage.
Annoying. Yeah, I said, you know what? The $200 with all that stuff, and I would have taken that stuff away, and I still would have paid $200 because it's just a very basic figure.
Even when they do it on those Iron Man figures, like those Iron Man, like computer-based figures, like they look so cool. But to be honest, like once I futz around with it for 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, this is crap, and I throw it back in the box.
Oh, God, it says Siskel and Ebert of 1/6K reviews. This guy, unbelievable. On credit. Oh my god. Mike speaks for all of us. Unbelievable. I see where you stand, Brad. Thank you for that. There's like 100 spider. Exactly. That's it. And that's the thing. They're all very, very similar. Literally. They're all pretty much the same exact height, the same exact body. They have to be. Right? It's just what's on top. You're going to get.
I just feel like you can't give a Spider-Man a 10 unless he's got a head sculpt. Like, there's just no way I would ever give a non-head sculpt Spider-Man a 10. You're just not going to get.
Well, there's different types of ratings, right? Like you would. So, for example, like if I were to get when I get a Tom Holland Spider-Man, for example. When I give the figure a 10, right, I'm not giving the mask a 10, right? I'm giving the head sculpt a 10. So I'm giving the overall figure a 10 due to the head sculpt, right? I give this Spider-Man a 10, not because of the mask is what makes, the whole figure. This specific Spider-Man, the eyes are really cool, but that's not the reason why I gave it a 10.
But what you're doing, look, this is how I look at it, right? When you say it's a 10, you're basically putting that Spider-Man on the same shelf as the die-cast RoboCop, Blade. Like you're putting that figure on that level, and it has no business going near those figures. So that's where I get like not upset, but I'm just saying, I'm like, it's not a 10. It's definitely not a 10.
Correct.
It's not even probably a 7.
But here's correct. So you're 100%. But here's the thing: your 10 is not my 10. That's the difference. Because remember, you like a lot of stuff you dislike a lot of stuff that I think is great, like a lot.
This is true.
Your 10, your 10 mentality is completely different than my 10 mentality. And again, when I tell you guys a 10, like I just explained, it depends on the figure, it depends on the type of figure, it depends on if it has a head sculpt or not. But again, I give figures 10s. And like you said, I throw 10s around all the time because I really feel, to me that those figures are 10. I'm not going to sit there and give a figure a 9.8 or an 8.8 or an 8. You know what I mean? If I think that it's pretty perfect, I will always give you guys, even when I give them 10s, I always give you guys a bunch of complaints, 2, 3 complaints, 1, 2, 3 complaints on, things that I don't like about the figure, which again, doesn't make it perfect, but I give it a 10 because at the end of the day, all that matters is how the figure looks in hand. Period. Point blank. End of story. You talk about the articulation, you talk about this, you talk about that. But at the end of the day, it's how the figure looks when you have that thing in hand and how it's going to look when you have it in your collection. That's all that matters. So that's what I go by. To try to put down a figure or try to pick, nitpick on a figure. Oh, well, like we mentioned earlier, somebody mentioned that the blue eyes on the Death Strange aren't blue, they're brown now. Why the hell would I even care about that? You know what I mean? So if, for example, he would be grading this Death Strange because the eyes aren't blue and he thinks they're brown. Let's say in hand they're brown. He's like, you know what? They're supposed to be blue. They're brown. So I'm not giving this a 10 because it's not accurate. So I'm going to give this an 8. That's his way of looking. You know what I mean? So that's what happens. So people are always going to nitpick. I don't nitpick on Hot Toys. I respect what they do. Like I tell you guys all the time, I don't ever, tell Hot Toys, oh, you should be doing this and you should be absolutely not. We buy from them, right? They don't buy from us. So they know what they're doing. They've been around longer than any other company around doing it. So, I leave it up to them. So for me to judge and for me to, to try to, again, to bash something that I would never be able to produce, by myself or make myself. And, it's not even about that, right? Because you could buy a car and talk bad about it. So it's not about being able to make a car or make a figure. But I know that a lot of these things, even though they're mass produced, a lot of companies cannot replicate any of this. So I appreciate the not only the company, but the products, because that's why I've been collecting it for many years. But again, these things are not perfect by any means. That's why I always point out the things that I don't like on them. You guys obviously will have different things that you dislike. Again, the perfect example is the eye color here. I would never in a million years look at a figure with a head sculpt and say, the eyes aren't the right color, this is trash. The eyes would never faze me. So that's why
I wouldn't notice.
Exactly. So that's my point. So that's why I'm not crazy picky. And I love my Hot Toys. As soon as I open one up, I'm like, man, this is beautiful. And before I do videos or anything, I play around with them. I move them around. I see what they could do. And that's when I fall in love with it. Even before the video, I'm already in love with the figure. That's why I always give them, 10s when I think they're 10s.
I don't know. I also feel look, I'm of the opinion too. Like when you drop $460, I think a lot of people tend to like talk themselves into loving a figure because you did just drop $500 on the figure. So I think it's hard to bash and be negative when you dropped $500.
No. Well, yeah, you're 100% yes, but I don't do that. I just spend all that money, literally. I'm going to tell you, it was over $1,000. But what happened was, I don't care for that. Like if I spend that money and I don't like the figure, you better believe I'm going to tell you, like I told you multiple times on here and in the video.
I know you
That's stitching.
I could mail you a piece of doo-doo with a Hot Toys logo on it, and I think you'd like it.
No, but listen. So that stitching, for $460 something, that does not look good. Hot Toys, you're going to tell me Hot Toys can't do better than that and not show me any stitching?
No head sculpt for $460 is
obnoxious. That's another thing. That's completely, again, that's a completely different world.
They normally upcharge you $120, $30, $40
when they for a head sculpt. For a head sculpt, correct. But again, remember it's limited. Remember there's a certain amount. Remember it's all that BS that they're playing now. But that's the thing, it's not about the money to me. It's about the fact that, it's a limited figure. It's different. When have we ever gotten a chrome dye Spider-Man? When have we ever gotten anything like that before? Again, the colors are different. The materials, the cloth material on the suit are different than any other Spider-Man we've ever gotten. If you compare them, you'll know. So, there's a lot of different things that make me love the figure as much as I do. Obviously, not everybody's going to love it. Not everybody's going to like it. And that's okay. But that's why I always, when I get a figure, most likely it'll be a 10 because I have no reason to give it, a 9 or an 8 because for what,
Yeah.
That's my thing. Brad says, I do love Fab's enthusiasm for these figures. He's a true collector, honestly. No, I love him. And there's no secret here, right? I will be the first one to call out Hot Toys when they do something wrong. There's no reason for me not to. But at the end of the day, I love Hot Toys. Hot Toys is king, will always be king. I don't care who Inart is. I don't care who J&D is. Who are they exactly? Show me some product exactly. So it's not even a competition. It's just I know what I'm into. And I know that that company is a completely different world than any other companies in the 1/6 world. It's just that simple. Paul Morales, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Jim Cole says, my 10 is your 10. Show Mike the door. It's like my 10 is your 10. Oh, man. Brad says, Mike looks irritated with Fab. Just say, no, this is every week. This is,
Yeah,
this is every Sunday.
If I got irritated and everything something Fab said.
Every Saturday. Welcome back to another episode. Derek says, okay, so it's your 10, so can you give me $100? This guy, unbelievable. Instead of super chatting me $100, can you imagine? Unreal. Selfish guy. Derek with the selfishness. Fab is like spinal tap. 10 is red.
Yeah, exactly. It's an 11.
If I could give it an 11, I would.
You will one day. It's coming.
It's like you would.
There will be one.
No, you know who's probably going to get an 11? That Mark II that we're going to get into in a second. I give my 66 Batmobile by 10. Mike is like, what is this guy smoking?
I know what he's smoking.
Literally. Oh, man. Give it to him, Mike. Unbelievable. Last eye comment. In the movie, the eyes are literally color of the background, not subtle at all. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's blue, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you're talking about that brightness of blue. Gotcha. So yeah, it is kind of subtle. This one doesn't have any blue at all, but some do. But yeah, like I would have never known that. You know what I mean? So here you get some blue, but I would have never been like, oh, like this doesn't have blue. I don't like it. Like never. Might won't be back. This guy.
And I have that strange, that kit that you threw on the Doctor Strange with all the extra arms. Like that takes up a lot of space as I'm looking up at it. So I mean, this thing looks like it's going to take way more space than that. So
well, the cape is 100% going to take up a lot of space, and these arms here as well. They're going to be super tall, super high up. So it's going to be a pain. My the one you're talking about with the multi arms. Is actually outside of a D-Tol because it don't fit, I
was gonna say, do you have measurements on this? This doesn't look like it'll fit in a D-Tol.
We can find out.
I would say definitely not, right?
Here we go.
Fold in, but it doesn't.
Product size, width 15 inches wide.
So what's a D-Tol width?
I don't even have mine.
Probably right at that, I would assume.
Yeah, it can't be that much bigger than that. Because I don't think that, look at this wingspan. That's not going to fit on a D-Tol. Absolutely not. And I mean, it's wired, so you could kind of like bend it down a little bit if you want. You know what I mean? But still, like, that's super, super wide. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to display. Like I said, it's going to suck not getting the, not being able to display it with the cape. I think that's the coolest part. But it's either going to be like this, like that, or without anything like that, because that cape, see, like that, because that cape is gone. That's not going to fit anywhere.
I don't know. It's just out of line with, it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't fit with my.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
It's just, it's just too.
It doesn't belong. Like it doesn't belong with.
Yeah, it's too fringe. Same thing. Why that zombie Deadpool? Like they're just too fringe to fit in with anything. And
Jim says, but at the same time, if a figure is 200, exactly correct, absolutely right. When it's cheaper, like for example,
of course,
a third party, like when you're paying 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 for a third party, that you're not going to get quality Hot Toys quality anywhere near that.
100%.
So you understand that.
Like 160 is like my complete forgivable range. Like if the figure is $160. You could have the worst head sculpt, and if it's going to be like, I just need that filler from my collection to, to fill that one character to stand behind somebody. Like, yeah, I'll forgive everything.
I'll forget. Yeah, well, that's Soso Toys range, and they make good stuff though.
They do. They sure as heck do. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Soso.
Hi, Fabs. Can I have this guy? How are you, my friend? This is how you say hello. instead of coming in here like, hey, let's throw a super chat, and he goes, hey, can you give me? Thank you for being here, my friend. This guy, unbelievable. It like Golden Wonder Woman or Falcon Cap. You need, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I can't. It sucks because it looks beautiful. That cape, the detail on the cape is gorgeous. Look at all of that. Look at all of that just on the cape. Look at that. All these skulls on the cape.
And there's no version, like there's no non-wing version, right? There's just this version, right?
Well, the wings are a part of the figure, so they come no matter what. It's not like this.
Well, I was gonna like with that Wonder Woman, you know what I mean? Like that came
Correct.
with the wings and without it. And to be honest, like I bought the one with the wings, but after I got that home,
they're useless.
Yeah, I would have never bought that version.
Yeah. Well, I always get the deluxe regardless. But I have, I bought 2 or 3 deluxe
the Gold Wonder Woman?
I have one brand new sealed still. And I have both of them with the bigger wings, and I can't display with the bigger wings because they don't fit anywhere.
Yeah, they're too big. Waves too big.
But it's always good to get the deluxe though. I'm taking a chance on that S by Gas. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's not. I thought you were talking about those $700 ones. You're crazy. The Hono Wolverine collectors were buying 2 at a time, not even caring about. Yeah, exactly, because it's you can't go wrong with that. How can you really complain about a $160 hot toy? Because that's what it is.
That's that 90s Wolverine. Yeah.
Yep. So how can you go wrong with that? And you're gonna have a lot of people who are gonna buy a bunch of these figures because they can and they're cheap. And I don't know what's gonna do. I don't know how much money they're planning on making with these figures, but we'll see.
That Hono Wolverine, like, compare that Hono Wolverine to that mirror-eyed Spider-Man. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to be a smart collector these days. You know what I mean? My money's got to go to certain spaces. Yeah, and
well, but you're also comparing 2 different worlds. You know what I mean? Like you're comparing. Like
I don't think I am actually with those 2 figures. No.
Well, you're comparing the actual figure to figure. You're not comparing the meaning of the Spider-Man compared to the Wolverine. You know what I mean?
But like it's a basic figure. It's a non-head sculpt.
Correct, but where you're comparing, like I said, you're comparing figure to figure. You're comparing that, right? What I'm saying is the reason why you can't compare that is because the Spider-Man is a limited 1,400 piece, which is what creates all that fake hype, all that extra $400 something fee that nobody needs to pay. So that's what I mean. I'm not saying that you're wrong comparing the 2 figures, figure to figure, right? I'm not talking about the meaning of the Spider-Man and the meaning of the Wolverine. Because remember, the Spider-Man, again, limited, very rare, overseas only, right? We got some on Sideshow, but very, very limited. That's when it's a very, very different figure than your mainstream release. And you have Hono, which is now the third party of Hot Toys, which is going to be even cheaper, right? You have a Hot Toy Spider-Man with a Hono Wolverine. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm going with that. So you can't say that the quality of a Hono is comparable to the quality of the Hot Toys when it's not supposed to be, which is why we're paying $160 over $460 something. That's what I mean. But I know what you're saying, figure to figure. Obviously, the Hono is going to look better and probably feel better because of what it is. But the Spider-Man adding everything else becomes a different world. That's what I mean.
But we're gonna see how this new limited thing plays out. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to. This is now they're trying to futz with it. You know what I mean? Instead of letting the market dictate, what is desirable in the aftermarket, they're trying to create.
Correct. Exactly.
I don't think that works. Like, I just don't think that's gonna work.
Well, it's working because everything that they're making, if you notice, anything that's been limited has been selling out super fast. Everybody's going crazy over the limited.
That's how it's all. To be honest, I feel like that's how it's always been. We got to see
how
the secondary market goes. You know what I mean?
With Hot Toys, it's always been that way until the past 4 years, 5, whatever it's been, 5 years. So yes, but now, because of what happened ever since 2020, I think they're bringing that back because what did I tell you guys? They cannot suddenly stop making all this product when they're already, multiple factories in. It's just not going to happen. So what are they doing? They're putting more manpower in one-offs, these limited one-offs, to make that much more money because people are going to buy them anyway. And if you're pricing them at double, right? Instead of charging 250, they're charging almost 500 for a rare figure. For what? They know exactly what they're doing. And that's exactly what I told you guys. They could give us crap every single time. Call it limited, double chargers double for it. Who's not buying? Everybody's buying. Everybody's buying because they don't want to be the one.
I don't know if that's going to last much longer, though, Fabs. Look at that.
Well,
it's not. Pandemic money is gone. So
correct. Economy-wise, I don't know how long that's going to, keep happening. Yeah. Correct. 100% economy-wise. But Hot Toys is going to keep trying to take that money from everybody. You know what I mean? That they're going to keep doing what they got to do. They're just not going to stop making figures for no reason. They got to keep making product. They got to figure out ways to take our money. That's all they're doing. So a way to do that was what? Let's limit them because it'll create a hype.
Good stuff. That's it. That's all they need to do. Give us good quality head sculpts, and you will keep. This is what got them here to begin with. They don't need to do all this gimmick nonsense.
Correct.
This artisan bullshit.
Correct.
This hair, goat hair, whatever the dumb stuff
goat
is.
Hair. He said goat hair.
Yeah, silicone nonsense. It's all gimmick. It's all BS.
Brad says Fab talks with feelings. Man, the passion is real. You guys don't understand.
Real, guys. I mean, look, how do you not say it's real with 1,400 figures? Come on. If it's not real, he's nuts.
This is I'm a poser.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Not poser.
Brad says Fab is the Dr. Phil of 1/6 scale.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so bad. He says, reminds me of Tommy Boy's speech on warranties. Warranties. Is it O.E. Mills? Can we please get an artisan Lando? I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Especially because of how it didn't do well. I feel like it's still sitting on Sideshow right now. And it was a decent figure. I didn't think it was a bad figure at all. There was a lot of hype behind that figure when it was announced. So I don't know what happened with that figure. But I mean, anything's possible regarding.
I didn't think it was that good, actually. I was hyped for it. The Lando with the cape. Yeah, I was. That sculpt, didn't turn out to be, I think, as good as it should have been, and that cape was horrible. So,
yeah, the cape was a little crappy. It was like very cheap,
stiff. Yeah.
Yep. Fab is supporting the exclusive line. Saying, I ordered 5. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. He wants one. He wants one. Oh my God. Thule says authentic Himalayan goat.
Yeah, really.
He said
that's what we'll hear next, right? These are goat hairs from the Himalayan mountains. Yeah. You're only charging an extra $4.99 for the goat hair beard on Doctor Strange.
Remember Borat? Like, I have 20 bags of hair from pubis. This is good quality hair from pubis. Oh, more watermelon for you guys. Oh man. Savon says sometimes the perfect head sculpt means nothing. Look at the Mandarin from the Iron Man 3 yes, that is very true. What the hell was that?
Me closing a window.
But that didn't stop it from being in a super act. That is very true. But again, I feel like the problem with that figure specifically, again, the figure's gorgeous. I have it with the what is it? The something Rose, Tony Stark. I forget the what it's called. The
the cowboy Iron Man 3.
Yes, that one. Yep. So I feel like what happened with that figure is that whole line. It was focused on on the Iron Man figures. And then when the movie came out, the way that they portrayed the Mandarin was what ruined the appeal of that figure. If they would have kept the Mandarin who he was supposed to be, I feel like that figure would have sold or would have did a lot better than what he did.
What, the Mandarin figure himself?
Yeah, remember it came with the chair?
Look, that awesome figure. Awesome.
figure,
I
but
love
it
the
didn't do
Mandarin figure. But
correct.
yeah, they ruined him in the movie. Yeah, no doubt.
And that's why it didn't do well at all. Because of that. But the figure is gorgeous. Like I said,
You know what that Roseland?
yeah, that rose
cowboy,
something.
Look,
Yes,
look at that was a rare figure. Like that.
that was overseas only. That was overseas only. That didn't come
That
to
was
us.
a true. That thing shot up in aftermarket because
Yep.
it was just rare. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah,
make
I bought it. I bought it when it came out. I saw it on eBay and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I didn't see this at all. I was like, where is this from? I bought it on eBay. So it was something like $350, I believe. Man, I love that figure. That's one of my all-time grails. That
Yeah,
figure.
I was after it for like $400 for a little while, like trying to buy it at the $400 level, and it was going above that, and I just said, yeah, I gave up.
Actually,
That's like only the one Iron Man figure, Tony Stark figures I don't have.
you know who may have it? Let me see if they have it. There it is. I told you, Tony Stark, Rose Hill, 404. All you. Look
No
at
way.
that. Look at that. All you.
404.
404, Rose Hill.
Where's the 50% promo? How old is that figure now? 12 years old?
This is wow. This is
10?
I don't even
2008?
Yeah.
9? No, it's gotta be what, 11, 12?
I don't know, but yeah, it's old as hell. When did Iron Man 3 come out?
Iron Man 3's gotta be 12, 13, right?
Something like that. So yeah, so it's been that long. It's been a long time. And look, 404. So that means it's still cheap. All you. Whenever you're ready. So Michael,
2013.
I already, yeah, so look at that. So I already spoke on this. So we want to get your take on this figure again. This is apparently the last figure of the new reissues of the 1 through 7 suits, right? From Iron Man 1. Also, a new paint application. As you can see, it's a chrome application, a chrome paint application. A lot of new attachment pieces. Literally completely different than not only the 1.0 diecast, but everything else that came out before it. How do you feel about this thing?
I like the paint, primarily number one, right? The paint of it is great. Like, I don't think they should have done this open armor concept.
Why not?
It's cool on a couple of figures, and they're just doing it now, like on every one. And I don't need it. I don't.
So you don't like the suit up stuff, like the new ones, like the Mark V?
I do. I just don't think it's needed here. You know what I mean? Like this paint, this new like chromed out paint app alone is beautiful. You know what I mean? And like, I guess like I could see a non like, you know, built out version maybe of them doing with this chrome paint app. Like, I hope they do, because that's really what I want. I don't need this, you know, this like, you know, transforming version of it. You know,
transforming version.
I mean, it's cool. Like, look, it's a gimmick, and you know, I have a few, obviously. So, and I'm gonna get this. There's no question I'm getting this. So,
right. If you own any Iron Man, you have to get this.
Yeah, and look, I understand too. I can see from the other side of things, because people, if you're not into Iron Man, you probably hate this. You know what I mean? Like, people get disgusted by Iron Man because there's so many, and there's so many repeats and re-releases. But you know, Iron Man is, I don't know, it's weird with me because, like, yeah, every one of his armors is a different character. So what I mean, I get jazzed up. You could give me, you know, every type of armor, the water armor, the fire armor, you know, give it to me all. I'll take every one.
Talking to MB Dyson, this figure right here. We're talking about this one. It's the Hot Toys MMS 232 from Iron Man 3. This was an overseas exclusive only. You can only get it. I got it on eBay, I think, from China years ago. But as you can see, it's still available. 404. Great figure, by the way.
Rose Hill, yeah.
Michael, question. Bobby says 400. Yep, it's not bad. 2013, that's when it came out. Who do you think is buying that? I am. I'm getting the Tony Mech test to put. Ooh, look at that. True. That's a good idea. Also, guys, before I forget, imagine the head sculpt on the Mark. Yup, absolutely. That could happen. Hopefully they fit. The eyes are off. The eyes are off, you guys. Hot Toys does the best hair sculpt. I never complain about their
Let me
hair.
tell you, when it's sculpted hair, don't tell me that this sculpt, like any kind of, again, goat hair is going to look better than this sculpted hair. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Give me a break.
That was true. Now, guys, before I forget, this is something that I told you guys, I don't know if you guys remember this, but when this was announced, what did I say to you guys? I explained to you guys how many Iron Man Mark IIs are there right now on the market. There are 3, right? Well, with this one is 4. So you have the original Mark II with the Tony Stark half a head sculpt in plastic. Then you have the Unleashed version with the Rhodes, right? James Rhodes head, half a head sculpt in the helmet, right? Both plastic. Then you have the Iron Man Mark II die-cast figure, right? That was the very first one. That was, again, Tony Stark, half a head sculpt. And what did I tell you? They're supposed to be making the Unleashed version again as a die-cast. What did I tell you after that? I said they're absolutely going to reuse this suit because there's no way they're only making this suit for this figure and never reusing it again. What's going to come out of this? Remember this conversation, guys? They're coming out with a 2.0 Unleashed version with James Rhodes, full head sculpt on it. Remember this conversation. You heard it here first. Michael, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I guess you're saying just a non-mech'd out version of this.
Well, it's going to be this exact same suit with, obviously it's got to be tweaked because the Mark II Unleashed was a little bit dirtier than this. And remember, he took it from him after fighting with him.
They just got to do a clean look. They just had to do a clean 2 with this new paint app. That's what I want.
This is the clean 2. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
This is all like, Transformer,
Well, no. But here's the thing. Here's what you may be. So you don't have to make it transform because look, you could have it like this. That's what I'm saying.
I want it. I want it smoother. Like still, this has got too much breakup in the sculpt for me.
What do you mean breakup in the sculpt?
Like that first version, I guess I want it smoother. You know what I mean? I guess I want a smoother look. See how that
smoother in what sense?
See it see how again that the original one I guess has a smoother, I think, look to it.
You're talking about like the way the paint looks.
I'm talking about the details built into the sculpt. Like I feel like the steel, like I want that chrome to kind of be a smooth chrome look, I guess.
Right. So what are you not seeing about the chrome look? Is what I'm trying to understand. Like what is it that's throwing you off that you're like, this is not good?
It's not that I'm not saying it's not good. I just want I don't want all the bits and pieces to move on the Iron Man. I have the, what's the stupid one here that's the
James Rhodes?
No, the one that's all like, again, all like mech'd apart. It's a
the suit up.
Yeah, the suit up version. It's the red something.
The mech test.
Is it the red snapper? What's this one called? No, the one with the blades.
Yeah,
the red suit with the blades.
Yes, you're talking about the Silver Centurion. Yes.
There we go. Silver Centurion suit up version. That one, I don't. That's like one of the least favorite Iron Man. And I thought I was gonna love it, but it's one of the least favorite Iron Man figures because I actually don't like the moving parts on it. You know what I mean? And remember, I bought that first like third party version of that, like, that built out Iron Man. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one? The Mark V?
Like kit that was
the Mark V.
No. Look, I'm afraid to even pick these damn things up. This stupid one here. This thing. Man,
yeah, the Mark V suit up. I just said that.
No, it's not Mark V.
That's sneaky.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's Mark. What the hell is that?
Yeah, something you don't know what you're talking about here.
Oh, that's that one that you got. Yes.
And look, it's like it's all like magneted. It's got magnets on everything, and it's like you can't touch it because it's gonna fall apart.
So what are you comparing this to?
Well, look I'm comparing then. This is the first version to that. I'm gonna again break this thing. To this one, I got this sitting out on my desk, and this one I didn't love. Like the Silver Centurion one. Again, I feel like I'm gonna bust it.
You didn't like that? I mean, it's very basic. It's very basic. It's like a statue with
You
shells.
know what?
There he goes. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I don't. Too many little tiny parts to fall off. I mean,
But now, question.
it's a statue. It's just like you said. It's not a figure. Like I can't
Right. Correct.
battle pose this thing. It's gonna
Correct.
sit there in that.
It's a statue with shells. It's a statue with shells. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, question for you. So, again, I'm trying to understand your angle on this. So, like I said, look at all these parts, right? So,
I
obviously,
don't want all those parts.
correct. So, here's the thing. So, what I'm trying to say is, look, you don't need all these parts, is my point, right? So, as you can see, you can have a clean look. What about this clean look is that you don't like?
That thing's gonna move all over the place like a sloppy vajay. It's gonna be all over the place.
This guy, unbelievable.
It's gonna be all. You can't grab that figure. If you grab that figure, it's gonna fall apart.
No, that's what you're not getting. So here's what. Let me explain to you. So the panels that move are not all the panels. So you could interchange for flat, not moving panel, or you can have the one moving panel that's over here. You attach pieces. So this is one piece and this is one piece. So if you don't want, the flat piece that's solid, you could interchange it to other pieces. That's what they're doing. So you don't have to have it all, flip-flopped out, like with the pieces opened up like this. You don't have to have it like this.
The fact that they move in and out means they move. That they will move and they will shift.
If you put them on, correct. But if you put the solid one here, it's not going to move and shift because it's solid.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't want all that. I guess what I would prefer is just don't give me all that nonsense. Just build it all in, make it all. Give me that because
you're saying. So
I like the paint. I'm loving the paint.
I have a question for you.
Highlight.
I have a question for you. So now look at this chest, right? Look at this chest just like this, and I'm going to show you this here. So what you're telling me is that if the Iron Man does this, right? If you have it like this, then does that mean that when you close up those panels, it looks like this? Absolutely not. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. This is whole one piece, and this here is two different pieces. It's not the same. So if you want to look opened, you'll have to put on these two pieces that are these pieces I just showed you right here. Hold on. Right here. This one and this one equate to this one, but they're both two open flaps rather than the flat piece. You know what I mean? So that's what they're doing.
But I'm just saying they move. They're not.
Yes, if you display it that way, absolutely, they're going to move. Same as the thigh plates.
So all I'm saying is, look, I don't mind having this version. I would prefer.
So you're going to have it clean. That's what you're going to do. You're going to have it clean.
I don't want all these moving parts. I just want.
You're going to have it. You're going to have it like this. This is how you're going to display it, just like that.
100%.
Right.
I think that paint looks good. I mean, hopefully they pull off this like chrome, because this looks very chromy, right? This looks like it's going to have an almost mirrored finish to a degree.
But don't forget, don't go all in on that, because remember, there's a lot of lighting.
I know listen, chrome's hard to pull off, so like I'm excited for it, but believe me, but I want it. I mean, I just want that clean chrome look. I'm excited for it. I mean, look, I paid a chromer to chrome out Mark 50. Remember that?
Say it again.
I paid a chromer.
Oh yes, I remember. Oh guys, I remember that figure. That's how I think I met you years ago when you posted that somewhere, and I was like, "Yo, where did you get that?" And then you said, "Oh, I had it done somewhere." That was the very first figure that I ever saw from your collection. And again, that was years ago, and I think you're the only one that I know, at least, that has that figure, that Chrome Mark 50. That thing was gorgeous.
That out?
Yeah. Guys, this figure, that's how I met Mike. He posted it somewhere. I was like, "Yo, where'd you get that?"
Actually, I got two chrome figures, and then you know what? I never got those other chrome figures back from the guy who did that.
So what do you mean?
He's had two of my Iron Man figures since the pandemic. So he's had them for going on now 4 years.
Wait, so what's going on with them?
I sent him 4 Hot Toy figures. He sent me back 2. I don't know what's going on with him. Like
You haven't messaged him or nothing?
I mean, I do probably every 6 months. I'm like, what's going on? And they do respond, so I can't get too mad at him.
That sucks, though. When was the last time you looked at a go? You guys are crazy. I hope when we get Ironmonger. Ironmonger is definitely coming. Just be prepared that figure is going to be like $700 because diecast, forget it. Guys, look at this figure. Look at these
Well, here's
figures.
the first one.
Look at these guys.
This is the first. It's like a black chrome.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. I've never seen anything like this ever. This is a Mark 6. This is a Mark 6 chrome, black chrome. Look how gorgeous that is. I've never seen anybody own paint like this, have figures like this. This is
like electro lighted chrome. So like I don't think I fried the batteries on it because I tested it, but like that it can happen because it's going in liquid, like it's being dipped.
Right.
Like just how they chrome a bumper or they chrome.
Right. So look at that, guys. So that's the black chrome. And now look at this. But those are plastic, right, Mike?
No, this is die cast.
Oh, those are die cast. You're insane.
Yeah, this one came out pretty good. But
look at this, guys. This is straight chrome like the Mark II. Look at that. When I saw that, I was like, my God, look how gorgeous all of that chrome is. So this is a Mark 50, guys. Yeah, all chromed out. Literally everything about it is chrome. The shield, like the blade, everything. Look at that. That is probably
when he lights up, he's pretty sick looking.
That's probably my favorite figure in your entire collection. That one and that black one.
But yeah, die casts, Yeah. Now he looks like one of those, what do they call them? Those because those wings make him look like
the wasp.
What am I the brand of robot I'm talking about?
The brand of robot.
Like smooth, right? I mean, I like that smooth look, right? The 50 gives that smooth.
Straight chrome. Yeah, that's like pure chrome.
So I kind of want a little bit of smooth, I guess. I just want that nice chrome look from Mark II. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, that's gorgeous. That is my favorite figure in your entire collection, that chrome thing. And I always wanted one too, and I was just like, I never got one done. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. I see what he means. The other one looks rougher per se.
Right. The sculpt is all broken up basically because of those moving parts. It breaks up the sculpt a little too much for me. But I mean, I can appreciate what this is like on its own. I'm just saying my preferred version of Mark II.
He wants the Listerine version with the chrome. Mike is ready to lose it. He'd be a scary father. He's already a father.
He got 3 girls.
The Mark II, who is made out a bunch of different pieces, not like the nano suit. Yep. That is true. But no, that's not what he means. He doesn't mean that, that it's wrong or anything. He just doesn't like the flapping, the open parts to it.
Yeah. I don't want it to be so floppy.
That is very true, Trevon. Very true. True, Savon. Mike breaking. It's like 42. It's like the Mark 42 in the movie falling apart.
Yeah.
Mike, the parts that move aren't built into the suit. It's the same, but yes, no, he knows. He just doesn't like it. Joe P says, "Good evening. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday." We got Brad.
I don't like it, but I mean, it's just my preferred. Like I said,
you're a purist. You're a purist.
Yes, seeing like I thought I was gonna like that Silver Centurion suit up version, but I
it is nice. It is a nice figure. It's just not. It's literally. It might as well. They should have called it a power pose. Literally.
Right. They should have made it a power pose. Exactly.
Imogen going fishing with. Imagine going fishing. He said Imogen.
I don't fish.
Oh man. It says it's the same as the Mark III 2.0. Yes. Hey, Jeff, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm with Mike here. You don't even know what Mike's talking about, Thule. Stop it. Isn't it just an unpainted Mark III 2.0? I'm assuming it could be, right? Because it's not, like I told you guys, there's not much difference from the 2 to the 3, right? Because it's just a repaint. And not only that, but remember that I also mentioned that with the head sculpts. The Mark III head sculpt, the 2.0, the Mark III 2.0 head sculpt is the same exact head sculpt as this, because again, how can they possibly be any different? So what they did was they reused the head sculpt, and all they did was they added new hair, and that's how you got your brand new head sculpt. But this is going to be the exact same head sculpt as the 3 2.0, except the new hair. That's it. There's no reason for us to get a brand new head sculpt because it's the same movie. It's literally one suit apart. how much could have happened. And how they changed it was they give you what? Battle damaging on the head sculpt for the 3 2.0. So they give you a clean one in this version, and there you go. So that's Hot
And
Toys.
that's a good head sculpt. That
Oh
looks
no,
good.
it's beautiful. I'm not complaining, but I'm saying, they reuse the head sculpt to save money, and this is what they do all the time. It's just that simple. Tuli says, I don't need all the million pieces. No, I get it. I understand. That's why Hono is going to be a thing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people who don't want all these extras are just going to concentrate on buying the figure for 160 and that's it. Obviously, we don't know what they're going to be making. They said it's mostly cartoon stuff, animated stuff. So we'll see how deep they go. But I can guarantee you, being Hot Toys, they're going to go very deep. It's off-putting. You should be off-putting. I don't think it actually breaks down that easily. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so either. I think it's going to be, nice, and you're going to be able to move.
You're right. I don't think it falls. And look, I'm probably scarred because of that that first third party version, because though that falls off if you touch it. You know what I mean? So I know the Silver Centurion is not falling apart as I touch it, but it just if you mishandle this the wrong way, yeah, you're gonna bend something. You're gonna those little metal parts that are in there.
Yep,
you know what I mean? They're like little metal
Brad.
tabs.
Brad is saying.
Break those off so easy.
Brad is on your side. He's saying it's gorgeous, but I get what Mike is saying. He's concerned that some of those pieces may be kind of loose, especially held. Yep, that's exactly what he's worried about, because a lot of these things are just placed on there with a magnet. So when you touch it, that thing goes flying all over the place. So that's what he's trying to say. But the thing is, you don't have to use them, is what I was trying to say.
Figure to statue, right? You're a figure. Right. I want to pose it. I want to, because the Silver Centurion is a statue.
Is that who you bought it from, Mike? Cosmo Chromer?
No. I got it from. They're in Indiana. Creations in Chrome is the name. I think they're on Facebook. Creations in Chrome is the name of the company.
There you go, guys.
And look, they did a good job, even though they still have two of my Hot Toy figures still, and supposedly they're done. I don't know. They just have to ship them to me, so I got to chase them down.
03 Mil says, guys, is there a website that shows all the Hot Toys ever released? Yes, it's called. I'll show you right now.
Hot Toys Checklist.
Yeah, Hot Toys Checklist. Right here. So it's hottoysph.com. And then you'll get all the figures. So it tells you from literally the very first figure up to date right now.
Yeah, it's organized in date of release or date of pre-order.
Right, it's pre-order. Yep. He's wiping it out live.
Whipping it.
He's whipping it. My God, that's beautiful. Are those Hot Toys? Of course. Those missing figures are behind the stack. That's amazing. Yeah, those chrome figures are beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. No interchangeable parts will look better. No interchangeable parts, but no interchangeable will look better. I agree.
So there's got, they're probably saving that. I mean, I think you're probably right, Fabs. They're probably saving a cleaner version with a Rhodes head sculpt.
No, it's coming. It's coming. Like I said, I was expecting, because if you go by order, right, that's what it was supposed to happen. We got the 1.0 diecast Mark II. What was next was the James Rhodes. They skipped all that. Why? Now they're going to charge us more with a 2.0. They're going to give us another Mark II with Tony Stark's head, right, as a 2.0. What's next? Do you think they're going to miss out on the James Rhodes? Having a full-blown James Rhodes head sculpt from the Iron Patriot that they could easily reuse for that? Are you kidding me? So it's a no-brainer. And what are they going to do? Obviously, we're not going to get the same exact paint application for this, because remember that the Mark II was a little more dull, like I said, a little more, remember this happened after the fight with Iron Man at his party that he stole the suit, right? So there was a lot of scuffing that went on during that fight. So that's when you see the Mark II a little bit more beat up. So like I said, all they're going to do is touch up, scuff up, weather this suit, this Mark II right here that you're seeing on the screen. They're going to scuff it up. They're going to weather it. And then you're going to give you Most likely a touched up, or I don't think that there's even a reason for them to remake a brand new James Rose head sculpt when the Iron Patriot one looks exactly like he did for those movies anyway. Maybe besides the hair got shorter, right? But so that's the only thing that they would have to do. Scuff this one up, give you the full head sculpt, because now they don't even have to give you a half a helmet because they're going full head sculpt anyway. They'll give you rolling eyes for Rhodey, and there's your Unleashed version. It's an easy call out because it's just part of the plan of Iron Man, Mark II's. Again, going historically with what they're doing. They could do whatever the hell they want at any moment, obviously, but that's what I think is going to happen. Imagine it chromed out J&D. This guy. The checklist site should have been announced. Should have an announcement, release days. I mean, I don't even know who runs that website, but that would be nice. Beautiful customs. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Some guy from Indiana just asked me if I wanted to buy 2 chrome. Imagine. Can you imagine?
I guess I'm out. 2 hot toy figures.
So Mike, 1 to 10 before we get off this topic. 1 to 10
right now. Yeah, I'll give it a 10. I'm excited for it. I want it. I'm getting it. I'm ready for it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think the paint alone.
All right, guys. So we got some third-party action. So as you can see, I don't know who is looking for this company still, but here we are. So it looks like Eternal. Right? Eternal, the company that made that penguin that was garbage, right? That actually, the figure came out, right? It shipped, looked like crap, literally like crap in hand. Again, the penguin. A bunch of people decided to touch it up. The figure looked better when people touched it up than they did from the factory, like 10 times better. So we already know the company's trash, very, very trash, very, very trash, right? So now they're making this. Apparently, there's a huge problem with this because they're making these I forget what's the name of the movie, Interstellar figures, right? So they got Cooper, and they're actually naming him, Cooper, right? And remember, these are third parties, and they're making the Matt Damon figure Man, right? So, and they're giving you, if you buy the deluxe, you get the outfit, so you get extra head sculpt and outfit set figure, but a body does not include. So you get the outfit. You don't get a body, right? The problem with that is, like I said, these figures are not going to be good. The fact that they're making these astronaut suits are very cool. I don't own a single astronaut besides those damn figures, those damn toys figures with the from the Wandering Earth movie, the Asian characters. Besides that, and they're all black, right? They're not white astronaut suits. So I don't own any. I would love to own some, right? I am not wasting my money on any of these, especially this brand Eternal. There was another one by Matt Damon that was out recently. I forget the brand that made that figure. I ordered it. I almost pre-ordered it. I ended up not, because I was like, let me see what it looks like when it's out. The figure is very small. The body's very small, completely out of scale with everything else. So I was very happy that I didn't get it. It still looks cool. It has a light up function on the helmet. 2 head sculpts, 2 Matt Damon head sculpts, one with a beard, one without. So very cool figures. But again, very cheap quality, very, very, very small scale too. So I didn't get them. But apparently this is the drama, right? Let me get to the drama regarding this, this thing. So let me get to it real quickly. So it looks like, guys, so here is a message that somebody posted in one of the groups regarding this announcement. Everyone who planned to order the Eternal Toys Cooper may want to hold up and wait out the drama. The story is they stole 3 Steps' data to develop Matt Damon and promised not to release Cooper, then they eat their words. The factory they used promised 3 Steps they won't help Eternal Toys produce their Cooper. If Eternal Toys take the prototype to produce it anywhere else, the factory will cease any collaboration with Eternal Toys, including all their products. So there is a chance Eternal will only release Matt Damon. So they stole some stuff, and this is like what happened with Soso Toys and I believe 11 at the time, that they stole a head sculpt from them and they produced it. They made a figure with the head sculpt, and that's where all the bad blood from Kit Chen and Soso Toys came from. That's why Kit Chen doesn't carry Soso Toys, just out of principle for what they did to his friend. Soso Toys stole from them apparently, from his friend.
Not apparently, they did.
No, so right, so that's I heard about the story after it happened, so I didn't really know, but that's that's apparently what happened, and so that's why for those who may not know, that's why Kit Chen doesn't carry Soso Toys because of that. He took it, he could easily be making that money, but just again out of principle, he said, you know what, you're not going to do that to my friend, and that's why he doesn't sell them anymore. Or I don't think he ever started, because I don't remember him ever getting them.
No, I don't think he did.
Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Let me see. I don't know where you guys left off. Here we go. Who asked for this guy? Keiju Daddy. Welcome. Oh, Premier Toys. Yes, that's who made the Matt Damon astronaut. Yes. Again, decent figure, very cool. It's got a light up function in the helmet, but just very, very small. Same as the Shazam figure. Same as the I can guarantee you that Blue Beetle figure is going to be kind of small like that. That same size as well.
I'm so bummed that Hot Toys is not doing a Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I know. They would kill it too,
They would.
Brad says, hey Fab, you think you'll be getting 2.0 rolling out? Because it's a possibility. The problem is, Hot Toys is already doing the Batman 2.0, right? They're reissuing or redoing the Batman, the original Michael Keaton Batman from the original 1989 Batman, right? What does that mean? Right? Are they doing it a 2.0? Are they increasing the size? Are they increasing the body? I don't think they mentioned any of that, right? So we have to wait and see what they plan on doing. Again, I would take that as a absolutely. If obviously they updated that Batman again to a 2.0, which I don't remember if they did. I doubt it, but I don't remember, right? They did update a couple of things on the suit and stuff, I believe, but nothing besides that. So again, I would naturally say, of course, there's at least one Joker coming, right? They did the mime and they did the regular. I would at least expect them to do one, which would be obviously the regular, purple, the colorful one, right? Not the mime one. So is it a possibility? Absolutely. Again, the only thing that will tell is what they do to that Batman figure at the, when it comes out. But I feel like all those older figures, they're not reissuing left and right for a reason. I don't think they want to make them lose their value to a certain extent. And I'm saying that very loosely because that Hot Toys does not care for that. But again, that's just my quick assumption on why they're not, reissuing this. They've been reissuing figures over and over. Why not those? And they know they would make money. They know that the fact that Mars Toys and Saturn Toys are making these figures, it's for a reason. So why would Hot Toys not reissue them? So we'll see. It's always a possibility. It's always a possibility. Drama. It's like drama. Unless it's third-party companies dumping on, I'm shocked. Exactly. But it happens. It's crazy, right? It happens. And also, guys, we have Topo. Looks like they're making this outfit from the movie, right? And I think this is what it looks like already. I kind of like this thing. What do you think? Are you getting this Batman at all or no?
Probably.
The 22, right? Yeah, you have to.
But I mean, I'm going to get it cheap.
How about this suit? What do you think of the suit? Yes, no, maybe?
No.
You don't like it? I think it's cool. I like it's a little different. And now, guys, also, I keep forgetting to talk about this guy. So we have the Sea King. For those who don't know, this company is Art by Art. This company is the company that came out with the 2 Superman figures, a black suit Superman with that beautiful base and 2 head sculpts, and then that red and blue Superman, also overly, oversized. with also 2 head sculpts. So this is going to be a oversized, again, part of that same line. They also made, I believe, a tactical Batman as well. So, these bodies that they use are very oversized. Again, don't get too excited about this figure. It's only going to be, you're not going to be able to pose this whatsoever because it's not that type of body at all. You're going to be probably able to move the arms a little bit and the legs a little bit, and that's about it. Because again, very, very cheap quality figures. Again, very, very nice. I love my 2 Superman figures, but very cheap quality. And I can tell you there's gluted hair. I don't know how good that's going to look in hand. What do you think of something like this?
Looks like crap.
You do know Art by Art though, right?
What's that?
You know the company Art by Art.
Art by Art, sure.
Right?
I think so.
Because you bought the shield from them, right? And then you don't have those Supermans, do you? No.
No.
Oh, okay, so you don't. But you have the shields then.
Those die-cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the chrome ones. You bought those recently. Mine is not the chrome. Mine is just the regular like silver.
No, I bought every one. I think they released like 6 of them.
Yeah,
6
they did.
versions.
They did.
I bought the set.
Yeah, you can still get them on Kit, I think. And those are really cool. I had them all already from obviously because they're all from Hot Toys, right? They all came from Hot Toys. They all belong to a Hot Toys figure over time.
They're heavy though.
They're heavy.
Yeah, they are die cast. Like you're gonna stretch out your fingers.
Well, the good thing about mine that I have for that Captain America is, it's not a heavy one. It's just a regular plastic, but it's that metallic color. So that's why it worked out perfectly. It doesn't have that glossy shine on it. I mean, that says, why would Hot Toys make the most obvious suit up, the Mark 50? Is it because it's not the most popular suit? Why would Hot Toys not make the most obvious? I mean, how would you make that though? It's nanotech, so it's gonna be magnetized, right? You're gonna have pieces that are gonna look like nanotech. So it's gonna be a solid piece of metal, let's say, and then you're gonna have the nanotech as if it was building onto the body. But it's all going to be magnetized. There's going to be panels on this Tony Stark, figure anyway. So they have to figure out a way to make it cool. And to do a suit up for that, right? What would you have to do? You have to get that specific Tony Stark suit. Where is it? I'm pointing at it and I don't even see it. Oh, it's back there. You have to get that specific Tony Stark suit that with the hoodie. Remember, he comes with the hoodie and he pulls down the not the hoodie, the tightener.
The black suit.
Yes. And remember, and he taps his chest, and then the nano suit starts spreading. So they have to figure out a way to get that one correct. Exactly. Hold on.
They did a couple different versions of him.
So they would have to figure out how to make this suit tight enough so where the panels could link to or attach to the magnets. So yes, so that suit they would have to figure out how to make, again, some type of very, very thin cloth to have the attachment pieces on it. That's the only way that would work. So it's a great it would be a great suit to do it with. It's just they haven't done it for a reason, but it doesn't mean it's not coming. They're figuring out a way to do it, and you're going to see that they're going to do it because they have to, It's crazy. But yeah, guys, we did it. Anything you want to go over? We talked about something that I was supposed to talk with you. What was it about?
I don't know.
I
ordered Blue Beetle.
Oh, you ordered? I didn't order the Blue Beetle, and it's funny because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to regret not getting because probably nobody will make it ever again, and then I'm going to be. Well,
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you know what? The fact that Hot Toys has not come out with an announcement yet tells me that they're not going to do it.
Correct. So yeah, so I'm gonna look into that too because, like I said,
and honestly, like watching the movie. I mean, I didn't go see the movie in the theaters, but watching it on.
It's very okay. It's a very okay.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I mean. I didn't think it was horrible. I liked it. Look, it's DC's Iron Man, basically. I mean, I got that vibe from it, and it's like, yeah, it's an alien Iron Man suit. So, and yeah, it was cool. I dug it. I mean, there's parts of it not great, but
the storyline wasn't great, but the action parts were amazing.
Exactly.
Like when he suited up when the weapons changed, when he was
When
flying.
he's doing the cannons, the
Yo,
swords,
that was
yeah,
sick.
it looked great. It looked
Let me
good.
tell
I
you
like the
something.
blue.
The wings alone, sick. Because you got like little, they look like little, what's that called? Little, like ladybug wings. So you got these little things that look like Tinkerbell on top of a badass like suit. Amazing. I thought that was sick. And the figure that they made. Actually, let me pull it up. The figure. Where you getting it? Kitchen, right?
Yeah, I got it from Kit.
Yeah, because he's selling it. That figure that they made, they gave you the wings for it too. Amazing. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be what Hot Toys could do, and that's the bummer because you're like, what Hot Toys.
It
could've
would
gave
have been
us.
a great. It would have been a
Because
great figure.
they could just work off a Hot Toys frame or an Iron Man frame, basically. So
Absolutely,
it would have been so good. It would have been so good.
100%.
And really, the Mark 50 is probably I think the right frame to work off of to make a killer Blue Beetle figure.
No, that's too big. That's a big body for the because
No,
he's a
but I
little
mean, it's
guy.
not the rounded. You know what I mean? That has a very rounded. It's not.
Oh
Very,
yeah, yeah. You're talking about the shape of the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Very smooth. It's a very smooth suit.
That's what I'm getting at.
Where the hell is he? Do I have to log in? No, right?
You have to log in. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't believe. Well,
Do you know?
I guess I can because the movie, they're smartening it up, and
Do you know what he called it?
I don't, but it should be right in the new releases. Maybe
Yeah,
if you
no.
just go to 1/6, pre-orders, it's going to be in the first 10, I would imagine.
Let me see. All right, so home. Yeah, because it's recent. It was just.
Yeah, I ordered it in the last week or two.
Yeah, let me
I want to
see.
say.
Of course, it's not up. Of course, it's not up. Yeah, no, it's not up. All right, so I can't find it
I mean,
here.
it's not up.
No, it's not. It's not like on the main page. So I got to find.
Just
what
go to all products 1/6 pre-orders.
all products. Let me see. I've never used that tab. 1/6 pre-order items. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's Flashpoint. So Flashpoint is a very good company, guys. Flashpoint has made, and that's another reason why I was like, Flashpoint is not terrible. Flashpoint has made the Nightmare scene. What's it called? Flash, right? So diecast Flash.
Metal, yeah.
They made what else? They've made also a few different. They just made another. What was the Flashpoint? Was it the Deathstroke that they made? Yeah, Flashpoint made the Deathstroke, the Nightmare Deathstroke, and the plastic Deathstroke from BVS, and the one from the Nightmare scene. So here it is, guys. So it's not even expensive. It's only $214 with a $34 deposit, which again is not crazy. It just looks so good. It looks very, very
You can
good.
tell, like only the chest piece and the shoulders are, and the little piece of the neck is like going to be either plastic or die cast. The midsection is all cloth or
Look at that.
rubber,
Look
if you want to
at
call it.
the wings, guys. You get the wings, you get the huge blade, couple of hands, and you get, the light up function. Also, you get a little light up, glow in the dark thing with the black light. Illumination feature that makes the chest glow. But again, just a very basic badass figure. Look at that. I'm getting it. I'm going to order it right now.
Because I mean, Hot Toys is not going to make it.
They're not going to make it. And look, and this is why
right? Yeah.
This picture here is what made me go like, this is not going to be amazing, because remember that this blade was humongous. This blade is, number one, is kind of small for what it really was, and number two, look how tiny he looks. So seeing this picture, I was like, but I can tell you guys the figure is going to look very decent in hand. Look at those wings. The wings are my favorite part of the whole figure. Look at that. Literally like a bee. See? Look how classy that looks. Look how clean that looks.
Yeah, my wings are going to stay in the box.
That's the thing. I want to see if they fit somewhere. If not, then
I am bummed. Like looking at this though, I am like, it makes me realize
How much Hot Toys would have done a better job?
That's the bummer. Like that is the killer.
Crazy,
and it would have been a $400 figure, like it would, or a $450 figure. It would have been an Iron Man valued priced figure. You know what I mean?
Brad says, Fab, open that back. No, I'm waiting for Batman. I don't want to open. You know what's funny? I was going to do a really nice, sick, different video with the Bat Cycle since I haven't gotten the Batman just to open it. What I was going to do was pull up literally every single cycle, like motorcycle, 1/6 scale motorcycle that I have, and do the video with all of them in the background because I have two original Bat Pods. I have a 1/6 chopper. I have the Cyberpunk bike. I have a bunch of bikes. I have a Ducati. I think it's a Ducati, not a Ducati. I forget what it is. A Honda something. So I have a bunch of bikes, right? Then I was gonna have like a little bike garage in the back of the video, but then I was like, let me just wait for the Batman figure instead. So I haven't opened it. What's that thing on the shelf over Mike's right shoulder?
What's my right?
I don't know. You have everything. Has anyone tried to make a Namor? Ooh, great show. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. A Namor. That would be, I think Hot Toys is making that Namor eventually. I think it's just a matter of time for the announcement, but I think that Namor's coming. There's absolutely no way they're not making that Namor. And it's a very easy figure to make.
They're not making the Namor.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I think so. They better. I think you may be right because of the fact that the movie didn't do well, but I'm still holding out. I think it's coming.
No way. Because you look at there's a major difference because their contract, I think, or their licensing deal with the TV shows is way more either lucrative or easy than it is for the movies. So
you're saying
that's why they're making every stupid figure from every from the TV shows.
Yeah, you're saying they're focusing more on that stuff. No, but it's still
not focusing. But I think their license is allows them a lot more freedom and ability to do whatever they want with the TV shows compared to the movies.
Joker J, I wish it was smoother. I haven't opened my Batman motorcycle either. Have to wait for the figure. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to open the bike and then have it just out the box, just sitting there in the middle of nowhere. That's why I haven't opened it. Same thing with the Ecto One. You know, I'm gonna do the live unboxing, but then it's like, where's that thing going? You know what I mean? Like, where am I putting this? So that's where I got to figure out, where I'm putting this thing, where that I could actually appreciate it. I don't want to take it out and put it back in the box and have it there for God knows how long. So I got to figure that out too. Maybe later this year, Blue Beetle. I doubt it. I mean, Aquaman, I think is still coming. I would hope at least. Shazam, probably never at this point. I would be shocked if they didn't do the first one. They're definitely not doing the second one. And Blue Beetle, I still would hope. Again, the movie didn't do that well, so I doubt it. If they didn't do the Marvel,
they never released a figure like that far after the movie. You know what I mean? There's no way he's coming.
Correct.
He should have been done forever ago if he was going to.
Well, there was a single figure that happened with, and that was the Venom. Remember, the Venom was announced a year after the film was out. Nobody expected that Venom, and then they announced it. No way they making Namor. You don't think so? I think so.
Yeah, they're not making Namor.
No, I think you know why I think so. I think so again because I feel like it's a very, very simple figure to make. I think besides obviously the head sculpt, which would be the issue with them not getting it or not getting it, the permission for the likeness. When it comes to the body, there's nothing for them, there's nothing fancy, there's nothing crazy that needs to be done. So that's why I think that it should. There's a possibility that it can. If it was, due to something intricate that they would have to do or something, be like, all right, maybe not. Even though they don't care, they'll do whatever. But that's why I think it's coming. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I still think it is. At least I wanted to. Namor with pose. This guy. Oh my god. The glowing looking thing above the Iron Man next to the stack of boxes.
It's Silver Surfer, I think is what he's talking about down below. And then it's that Batman Sanity statue. David Finch at XM Studios did a 1/6 diorama called Batman Sanity in a smoke version. And that's what that statue is to this side of me.
Chris says it's like an Iron Man and Spider-Man mix. Exactly. You get all the weapons transforming from the nanotech on his suit, or whatever forms around, and then he's got the flexibility of like a Spider-Man. He jumps around like a little spider. So Really, really cool. Really, really cool character. It's just
That is a good mix right there. Right.
Yep.
Spider-Man and Iron Man mixed together. Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Posable nipples. That's where they're gonna innovate, guys. Pablo, welcome. How are you? Did you talk about the no, my friend, we're about to, because we were just on the what do you call it? On the web page here trying to find this Blue Beetle, but it was actually on the website, and now we will go back to the website because we got to log in clearly. So yeah, so guys, I'm probably gonna pre-order this tonight. I need it. It's gonna be a nice, decent figure. Again, it's gonna be a small figure, so don't get too excited when the thing weighs, 5 ounces, because it's gonna. There's no die cast on here. There's nothing crazy. There's nothing fancy.
You don't think they'll make those parts out of metal?
No, they would tell you already. Figure body 1, helmet head sculpt 1, chest armor 1, leg armors 2. Arm armors 2, hand 2 pairs, boots.
Only because they did those nightmare figures, and both of them were in that heavy metal. It makes me think maybe that
the only thing that would be metal on here would be what? It would be the chest plate and the shoulder.
The shoulders, the chest, and the helmet.
So they could, because it's not much. You know what I mean?
I don't think the antennas or the arms need to be metal. But
correct, they don't need to. Right, because they need to.
And then the lower portions, those lower
these things here,
shin guards and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I guess the shin guards, down here. Yeah, I guess they could, but I don't think so. I think the plastic, because remember, they got to make this glow, and I don't think with the die cast it's gonna work.
I think it's gonna be super light if there's no.
Yeah, absolutely, very light. Want a Blade Runner with leather coat, killer. Ooh, Blade Runner. La cucaracha azul. This guy. So here is the figure, guys, that Pablo is asking about. So I saw somebody commented on the figure saying, "Wow, better than Hot Toys." I was like, "Goodbye." So people are already being delusional about it. So we're gonna get here. This is the first time Mike just taught me how to use this website, because I always go to the main page and that's it. All right, so we got Saturn Toys Time Traveler. So Doc Brown from, I believe this is what, 2? They don't even show you the pictures. But yeah, so it looks like there's one from ST002, Saturn Toys ST002, this Time Travel. Then you got Mars Toys, but this is a head sculpt. So they're selling you the head sculpt. Again, just the head sculpt here for, it looks like $42. Selling the head sculpt only, everything else in the picture not included. Yeah, so they're selling you the head sculpt, as you can see. This is not good at all. I don't know who likes this, but I don't like this. What do you think of this?
Yeah, I don't look at these things. Like when the DeLorean came out, I was excited and it looked great, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. And then I'm so glad I didn't. So
yeah, this head sculpt is like, whoever's getting this, enjoy it, but I would never get. Again, somebody said this is better than Hot Toys. So yeah,
I just don't have. Yeah, I can't devote shelf space to Ghostbusters and this movie.
Oh, I would love, guys, if you're ever looking to get rid of your Ghostbusters, please message me. Oh,
I'm superheroes. That's it.
Oh, Ghostbusters. So and then so yeah, so it looks like this is from 2, and then this is from 3, because he's got a hat on. So here we go. So this one's $173. Again, no pictures. So I don't know what they're trying to show you. So here again, from Doc Brown from 3, it looks like this is the hats, the hats from 3, and then I think the other one, like I said, is from I want to say either 1 or 2. I want to say 2. I think this one's from 2, right? This one's from 2. But yeah, there's nothing to see, guys. Let me try to go to Mars Toys on Facebook and see if they have anything to show there, because let me see. There we go, guys. Here we go. Yeah, so that's it. That's all they show is the head sculpt. Today, same thing. They don't really show anything else. Oh, here it is. So here is, looks like it's one of the figures. Yep. So here it is. So here's one. This is a closed mouth head sculpt, right? As you can see, that's actually not bad. This is not terrible. At least again from the pictures, this looks okay. Better than that open mouth one. Better than this thing. What do you think of this? Would you buy something like this? No.
Nope.
Do you have the DeLorean? No.
No.
Would you ever get one, or do you not like it?
No, I wouldn't. Wouldn't get it. No space.
See, I wish.
No shelf space. No desire though. You know.
See, so this is from 2. So
I mean, look, it's a cool movie, but I mean, I don't need to. And same thing with Ghostbusters. But I mean, do I love the movie that much to get a giant car or the figures from it? No, that's not my cup of tea.
What about the
no offense to it? Same thing like Indiana Jones. I like Indiana Jones. I just wouldn't buy figures. You know.
Yeah, these figures are very decent. This is like not, I would not replace this over Hot Toys ever. But for those who missed out the Hot Toys ones, here you go. A lot of people, dislike that open mouth Doc Brown head sculpt. So they're looking for anything else that, anybody makes to replace it. So here it is. It looks like a lot of people will probably remove this and put it on a Hot Toy. I don't know, but I wouldn't waste my money on this stuff. Here's the other one. I think this is from 1, if I'm not mistaken.
If you're a Back to the Future nut and you got a whole Back to the Future display, yeah, this gives you a couple of different options. So I can see, the allure for those
correct
people.
If you're big on the line, absolutely, you're gonna have 4 different looks here. You got 2 head sculpts per figure. Also, guys, this thing was creating a little bit of problems too. I don't think it looks anywhere near the prototype at all. The prototype looked beautiful. The pictures that they took for that prototype was gorgeous. I don't think this is anywhere near as good as the prototype.
Oh no, did I order this?
I don't know, but I'm telling you,
this is from a while ago.
Yeah, exactly. This is Mars Toys. It looked. You probably did. You probably did because it looked beautiful. I said, you know what? I said I really want to order this, but I was like, but I already have the Hot Toys one, the Batman Returns one. So I said, you know what? Let me hold off. I'm so happy I did because it doesn't look as good as it did.
If it's from 2 or 3 years ago, the pre-order, I bet you I ordered this.
Yep. It's definitely from 2-3 years ago, but it's already shipping. So you should have gotten the invoice either already or getting it very soon. Because
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, Kid had a meltdown over this. He had a post a few days ago on this. Something was going on with Mars Toys. People were complaining about it or whatever. So I don't know. Come on, Fabs. It's 10. It's 10. This guy. Are we getting the DeLorean?
Yeah, because
yes.
I remember it looking way different from that. That hair looks so
correct.
bad.
The hair is what did it. It's exactly. The hair is the worst part of the entire figure. It makes it look like a toy. That's why as soon as I saw it, I was like, hell no. The hair from the prototype, gorgeous. Yep.
Can we find the prototype?
Yes. If you go to.
It's not on 16. It's not on Kit's website anymore from what I can see.
No, you find it on here. Like here. Here it is. Look at this. Look at this. You're going to tell me that this, what happened to you? Come on. There we go. You're going to tell me that, look at that. Look at that hair. You think it looks the same? Absolutely not. Look at that. You think that looks anywhere near the same? Absolutely not. Look at the detail on the hair. So much more detail than what we just got. Look at that and look at this. Wait, let me do a quick. Let me do the closest.
Yeah, let's do that.
See how come? There we go. Here's a zoomed in. Look at that. Look at that and look at that. Look at the face alone. Look at that. Look how smooth and soft. And then look at this. How much texture? How much better it looks. Look at that. Look at that.
This is the problem with third-party, companies, because like once they get your money.
Exactly.
They don't have to give you. They don't have to.
Look at that. Exactly. Look at that. Look at the difference of the head sculpt. Look at that. That's why I almost jumped on this because I was like, "This is gorgeous. Look at this." You're gonna tell me this is not beautiful? So I saw it. I was like, "Man, I really want it." I'm glad I didn't. Look at that thing. Look at that. It's still very okay, but it's not the prototype by any means. So you most likely will get this in the mail. Let me know how it is, because I can tell you that body's probably such crap.
Or I just don't pay my invoice.
This guy.
Well, look, you lose your deposit.
You're gonna get blackballed from Kit.
And I know he hates. I think I've done that to him once. So.
Well, no. The thing is, as long as he keeps your deposit, I don't think he cares. You know what I mean? Because at least.
Oh yeah, I never dare would ask for it back.
Well, no, he would never give it back. But I'm just saying, doesn't look like Keaton. Look more like reporter in the movie. Exactly. It does not look like Keaton at all. I don't think so, at least. Fabs, I saw a figure next door, and I'm this guy, unbelievable. All right, guys, but we did it. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. We're 2 hours and 35 minutes. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being so active in the chat as always. Mike, you have anything coming home anytime soon? Any orders?
No, nothing new. Nothing. Here, I'll show you. Here, you want to see new? This came in on my Blue Beetle. Talking about Blue Beetle. You want to see something sick?
Is that Spawn? No.
It's Blue Beetle.
Oh, it's Blue Beetle. It looks like Spawn from here.
I know it's in the plastic.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, the glare.
See
that is sick. It looks like a Spawn, though. That face looks like a Spawn. That is beautiful. That's awesome. That is, what are you calling this? A print?
A print.
What is it?
It's the original art for the
comic. Oh, original. Yeah, sorry, man. Original. I'm sorry. I'm not a.
No, you do. You did that on purpose. Please.
No, I don't.
You did. It's okay. It's okay.
You did it on purpose.
I bashed the Hot Toy figures. You can call my original art.
He's like, how dare you? He's like, how dare you insult me? My original print.
My print.
My original art. All right, guys. So for me, I'm waiting. So we got Record here, so I'm waiting to do that video. Obviously, I have to figure out when we're doing the Ecto 1 unboxing. The Bat Cycle's waiting. What else? I have to order my Buzz Lightyear, which I'm going to order within the next few days. I'm just waiting for that to go on sale on toysforkiddos.com. Because if you guys notice, he puts it up for a higher price, and then a week later he lowers it. So that's when I place my order. So I'm waiting for that. Also, if you haven't checked out the collection tour, part 1 and part 2 are up already. Again, that's just the teasers. It's not the full tour yet. The full tour is coming soon. And also the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man figure that came out with the chrome eyes. My video's up as well. I put it up yesterday. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for being here as always. We'll be back Tuesday. Don't forget, unless obviously there is something out before. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.